moment. Okay, thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Today is Saturday, 8th July 2023. We are back here again. It's another wonderful day. How are you guys doing today? Happy weekend, my wonderful people. Yes, no retreat, no surrender. Yes, we need to continue to talk. Let the judiciary know that they have to do the right thing. They got to do the right thing. This is about our future, about our life, about the life of our children. They got to do the right thing. Yes. Let me quickly acknowledge you. Although I've acknowledged some of you already. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. We love you. We appreciate you. Mother Patricia, we can see you as well. Thank you very much. God bless you. I can see Let's Talk. Thank you very much for joining us. Mavis, thanks for joining us. Faceless, Babyface, thank you. Didi Anthony, Festus Immuns, Tony South, Discussion Channel TV. I appreciate every one of you right there, my good people. Thank you very much for joining us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, depending on your own region. Yes, before we start, I want to take you guys, I want us to listen to some of our consigned Nigerians obedient on Twitter right now. But I want us to specifically listen to Jimmy and listen to what you have to say. As you all know, I like to showcase his submission all the time here on this platform. So continue to press on the like button. Once we finish listening to Jimmy, they will come back here again and talk about everything. For those of you that want to join the panel later on, please always stay tuned and watch all the video that we are presenting, because you need to talk about all of them, you know. Even though we know we are not posting out a link right now. Guys, press on the like button, help us to share. Press on the like button is very, very important. Let's listen to this quickly and take it from here. Yes, it's a no retreat, no surrender. We are not going to give up right now. Judiciary, all eyes on you. You don't have no good evening to you all. I want to thank Amaka Afojabi. Thank you very much. You've done it again. Thank you for your continuous support. I'm very, very, very grateful for your continuous encouragement. Thank you. Guys, click on the link, join me on the panel, and let's talk about the things that's affecting you and I. Please press on the like button, help us to share as well. You know, remember, we only have 10 spots, so 9 left. Me, I don't carry one. So come in, let's talk. So I'm going to go on a quick break. When I come back, I start accepting people in. Thank you very much, my people. God bless you all. I've posted a link, like I said before. Thank you. See you guys soon.
I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love. Go to biza. Kama bara wa lo ninu ife kan akanbi. I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love. I go show you love. But I know they do competition with anybody. Forgive me, show me love, I go show you love. Kama bara wa lo ninu ife kan. I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, I go show you love. Kama bara wa lo ninu ife kan. They do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Oh, tó bá ti sanwó fún Ṣẹ́gun nàbí o. Ẹ fẹ́ jókù. Alákọ̀bí. Ṣẹ́gun nàbí. Alakobi. Mr. Pamela. Anybody? Anybody? Any bobo. Anybody? Mo ló ń fọlú, ó gbà mí bó ṣe rí mi láti finishi. Délé mo ló ń fọlú, ẹ jẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Délé o.
Omoyele Sowore. But sometimes when the message come like this, we still need to play it. I've seen some people asking me the other time, oh, anything we need to talk about here must be Peter Obi. If we have to talk about Peter Obi all the time, then there's no need of we talking about Tinubu then. As we just come in and let's talk about Peter Obi. Don't, from beginning to the end, don't talk about Tinubu. Don't mention Tinubu's name. That's not how media runs, okay? So we understand media and we know how it runs, how it's supposed to be. I appreciate every one of you. Continue to press on the like button. Help us to share and click on the dollar sign. Support what we're doing here. Let's listen to Omoyele Sowore.
No need to lose focus. I will say one thing which is very important and reason we must remain who we are. This Tinubu government will make it so easy to let a revolution happen in Nigeria. You'll be surprised. Because, yes, I'm serious.
Yes. We have a lot to talk about. I guess all my panelists, you have jotted down what we need to talk about today, you know. But before I will move on, I would like to quickly paste this year, because the trendy word right now, disqualified Tinubu now, is already trendy. We already have about 5,000 trend on Twitter already. Any social media platform you belong to, I just pasted it right there on the comment section. You know, tweet the same thing everywhere. Between now to the next 7 days, everywhere. If possible, copy my own, copy and paste. You know, tweet the same thing everywhere. Tweet it here now. Repeat it as I've just tweeted it on the comment section. Repeat it again. Copy it, paste it in everywhere you go. You know, in the next 7 days, do that. Do that. It's very, very important. You know, it needs to be the #1 trend in the world. Disqualify Tinubu now. It's very, very important for us that we all embrace this. If you don't do that, that means you are supporting Tinubu. That's it. There's only one way out. You know, because we have some people listening to us right now. They are not supporting what we are doing. They don't wish us well. They are just here. They want us to, in fact, they don't even want us to come out today. They are praying for us not to come out sometime, but they will continue to fail because the energy that we use it coming out is from God, not from a human being. So we all will continue to be here talking about the things that's affecting you and I. We shouldn't allow these people to continue to ride on us. I wish you are in Nigeria right now. You understand the pains that our people are currently facing. The pains is too much, my people. It's too much. You know, I fill up a car just again yesterday evening. I allowed my tank to go dry. I paid 67,000. The last time I paid 50-something thousand. This time 67,000 naira for a car that I normally fill up within 17,000, 18,000 before. It's crazy. It's crazy. In fact, in case you are not even aware, not everybody even have the guts now to go to petrol station to say, fill up my car. You know, if you try and not everybody that can do that anymore. You know, in fact, I think there's a video Rufai did. Let me look for this video and play this video to tally what I'm saying on so that you guys will understand what I'm saying. You know, even some professional people now go to petrol station according to the petrol attendants saying that they come there to say put 10,000, put 20,000, put 40,000 naira. Fear not let them say fill them anymore. You know, so it's serious. It's very, very, everything is expensive. You know, powering a generator to run this broadcast is not easy at all. No light, nothing. They work for Nigeria, my people. No light, nothing. If I spend 6 hours, most cases I spend the whole 6 hours using generator. You know what that means? You know, before the last time I was in Nigeria, I normally use 25 liter to power my broadcast. You know, like let's say 6 or 7 hours, it go finish them, then it go still remain small. go still remain small. We go start again tomorrow before you finish, before you refill again. But now 25 liter, not the do them again. You know, that is the price. I mean, the price I used to pay for it that time is not what you pay for it anymore now. It's crazy, man. It's affecting people. People are suffering in Nigeria. Okay, I got the video. Let's listen to what Rufai have to say here before we move on.
Guys, I was at the filling station and they asked me, do I want to do fill up? I said never. They should never try it in their life again. And this is me that used to do fill up before. But this man here told me something that I can't get my mind over. You talk something, guy. You say, you talk something which shocked me. You say somebody carry bulletproof car here come yesterday.
Yes, sir. He carry bulletproof car. I said, sir, fill up, sir. He said, no. He opened the door. He said, 40,000 is okay for me.
Shaking at your mate. Somebody when you drive bulletproof car, don't you do fill up, Abi? So,
even the 40,000 no full out.
The 40,000 no full out. But he said, make you no try him. And that 40,000 like half tank. So with the bulletproof car.
He opened the door. He said, fill up, sir. He said, no.
They say, oh, you know, what's happening now? What's happening? He say, make you know.
No, he said, man, fill up. No.
He said, make you know fill up.
40,000 naira is okay.
My God, 40,000 naira is okay.
Oh, big man, you don't choke.
Even billionaire self,
I'm telling you.
So person will be buy car of over 200, 300 million bulletproof car. You know if you fill up in tank.
Oh yeah. I am the see that. Big man, I am no big man.
Talk again. Is it a filling station? They know big man.
I am no big man. This period hot to.
Yacht.
He shock everybody.
Una hear am, this period he hot to, he shock everybody. They say na petrol station that they know who get money this time. It's not easy to buy petrol now, to run a broadcast, to do this, to keep my consistency. It's not easy. I know so some of you go ask, why you can't go to Nigeria this time? Now, I have a lot of things I'm doing, man. You know, I love my country. That's why you see I'm here every day. I'm not here for the showbiz or just to show my face. I love my country. I want my country to work because I've invested so much in Nigeria. I want Nigeria to work. It's not like some of you that, yes, you come here to criticize us, but you visit Nigeria once in 10 years. You know? So please encourage the people that want Nigeria to work. I want Nigeria to work. That's why I'm inside. I'm inside. I've always been inside. This trip where I come now, if I choose minimum stay where I go stay now, if it be the next 9 or 10 months. I've never visited Nigeria to live in a month or 2 or 3. Minimum 9. Maximum I spend a year and 6 months straight before break. The country is messed up. It's messed up. Let's finish this video so I can talk to you guys.
You know if you fill up in tank.
Oh yeah. I am the see that. Big man, I am no big man.
Talk again. Is it a filling station? They know big man.
I am no big man. This period hot to.
Yacht.
He shock everybody.
You shock where?
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir. How are you doing, sir? Fill up, sir. You say what? You said? Okay, give me for 10,000.
You can't say when I tell you, say, anybody will buy fill up na thief. You see, I not lie. Say anybody will buy fill up na thief for this Nigeria. Now, barao. So even person wey I see that thing, it boss my mind. Person wey drive bulletproof car come, you know, shaking on your mates. You know if you fill up again. Oh boy, and I brought you. Even this, that's why you see say. Bike they buy 8,000. Bike Okada they buy 8,000 fuel. But why you can't they whine me say shame me I won't fill up? You they whine me now. I beg no they talk that thing. I know they steal money now. Say you can't they whine me. If person will drive bulletproof car come, me where I just drive tashere car come. When my car no be even better car. The wheel balance is no good of my car and everything. You can't want me say I be senior man. I will put 10,000 me I do transfer. I not get past 10,000. I never feel up since scarcity starts. Fill up now your mates. Fill up now your mates.
Oh my God, it's terrible, man. It's terrible. Not be joke, it's terrible. But meanwhile, before I address this, let me come back to the comment section. Before that, let me quickly appreciate Osavi Gilmede. Thanks very much for the super chat. May God bless you, sir. Guys, press on the like button, help us to share, press on the $sign, subscribe with us, encourage us to do more for you. Okay, let me come to the disqualified Tinubu now. Hold on, sir. Hold on. Let me come back to the disqualified Tinubu now. Some of you are not getting it right. You know, if you don't get the hashtag right, you will lose it. It's not going to count. It's just like voting. If you don't vote right, your vote will not count. If you want it to count, let me post it again. Look at what I'm doing. Some people are saying disqualified. No, disqualify. They never disqualify and you say disqualified. No, just follow what I've pasted on the comment section for our hashtag to count. You know, disqualify Tinubu now. So in case you are repeating it, that's what you need to do. Please don't do anything more than this. You know, no, somebody else now, like Discussion Channel TV say disqualify Tinubu, you put hashtag, then Tinubu now, you put space. No, your vote will not count. You know, your hashtag plus disqualify Tinubu now all must be together. You know, your vote will not count. So, you know, I can see Benjamin disqualified Tinubu now. No, if you don't put that fight, you know, that's past. We are talking about the present now. So if your vote have to count, please get it right. Frank Emmanuel said disqualify. Space, Tinubu, space, now. No, it will not count. You know, Free Star Media, yes, yours will count. You say disqualify Tinubu now all in one go with the hashtag. Yes, you know, Adoni Yen, yours will not count. Disqualify space Tinubu space now, that will not count. Emmanuel Koye, yours will count. Disqualify Tinubu now, all in one go. You know, please, let's get this right. Let's get this right. It's very, very important. You know, movement of the people. Yes, you got it right. God bless you all. Please, I understand it's not easy for people to understand. That's why I'm trying to lecture some of you, even me myself. Now, learn. I'm nobody carry knowledge come like that from everyone. I don't know how the TikTok come. We all are learning every day. So yes, you guys are getting it right now. Yes. Somebody just tweeted again now. I just tried to make a correct you. You tweeted again. Benjamin, you got it wrong again. Disqualified. Now I talk, not disqualified. You know, Benjamin, you got it wrong. I just corrected you earlier on. You tweeted, you just commented again now, and you know, is wrong. Okay, let me paste again for one more time. You can see I just pasted again one more time. It's right there. You know, follow my trend. How I take write my own. You know, now so you take write them. God bless you all. Now, yes, Joseph Orji, yes, you are right, sir. You can use capital if you want, but let it be in one go. Yes, God sent, yes, thank you, yes, wonderful, yes, Zizo B, yes, wonderful, thank you very much, my people. Disqualified Tinubu now is very, very important. Can see Madam Rita just coming in. Good evening to you, madam. Thanks for joining us. Mary Daniel TV, thank you very much for the super chat. May God bless you. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, my people. Thank you. All right. Let me move on now. That is all we have for you today. Yes, Madam Ellen. Yes, that exactly. Yes, I can see. You know, now everybody doesn't get that right now. You see, you know, that's wonderful. Now God will bless you now. You guys, not just on Nigeria Watch Media, everywhere you go, anywhere, even though at church, just write down for that comment section there. If the pastor delete and comment, you know, say that pastor is satanic. After all, many of them have showed their satanism, you know, throughout this situation where we did so, you know. So please, guys, continue to press on the like button, and let me hear from the first person on the panel. I'm going to post out a link again for some of you that want to join us. We still have 2 spaces to go, but I'll post the link shortly. Oh, I think we have 1 space to go. Somebody did backstage, I don't know. Okay, Mashallah was on the backstage. I didn't know. All right, but let me go to Mr. Somebody called my name earlier on.
Yes, Black Panther.
My brother, yes, talk to me, not first.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
I wanted to see whether you are following, because we are about to get another state now, which is Enugu State.
You said what? Somebody was trying to say something. Go ahead,
Okay.
Black Panther. You said what?
Yeah, today, Enugu State, the NYC result has been confirmed that it's fake. So we are about to get Enugu State now.
Okay, okay.
The NYC that the governor submitted was fake, and the Director General of NYC confirmed it with a voice note today.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. God will continue to expose them and give them public disgrace in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you very much, sir. Somebody else wanted to say something, Zizo?
Yeah, I want to say something. I'm thinking, because we are putting this thing to social media like Twitter and all this thing, is it not better we attach Nigerian flag at the end of the now, so that people will know where the hashtag is coming from?
No, sir. You will spoil the trend. It's already trending. Tinubu is a Nigerian name.
No, I mean, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about other countries, so that they will know what we are doing. That's what I'm saying.
They know. They have a automatic detector that know every community where everybody is talking, chatting, live streaming from.
Okay.
You don't need to put a Nigerian flag on it. If you put it, it's not going to count. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, disqualify Tinubu now. Make una continue to the right time. Everywhere you go, not only on my media, everywhere. For now to the next 7 days, we're writing it. Disqualify Tinubu now. Let the world know that he stole our mandate. Let the world know. Yes, in case the judiciary, I don't want to call them satanic here too, because my words going to come out well after they don't make decision. But at the moment, we could still give them benefit of doubt. Say they might likely they will do the right thing. You see, I have a lot of things to talk about judiciary, but I will stay mute. Although people are already calling them satanic already. Not me talk that one, but my own plenty pending. Thank you, my people. I can see more people just join us right now. I can see Natina Obasi TV. Thanks for joining us. God bless you all. I appreciate every one of you. Continue to press on the like button. Help us to share. So I'm going to call on the first person to speak to us. I beg, make una press on the like button, my people. Currently, we have over 900 people watching us. We have 322 likes. Thank you very much for that 322. But let's take that to 400. Press on the like button. Press on the like button now. Oh, now before I tell the power this broadcast to press on the like button. Let her have. There's no need. Why they laugh me?
Well, I know they finish.
Not be smart, you know. I know if they use for the power broadcast, that not they share rap. Because let's say they talk to ourselves now.
This one where is good. You go taste Tinubu small. You don't complain. How many days?
Mr. Naija, we know the Nigeria now. They use for there too. You know, they're Nigeria now. Now we should be complaining about.
I did Nigeria now.
That's great too.
I did Nigeria now. I've been in Nigeria for the past couple of days. Yes.
Wow, you know, that's great. You're welcome.
Yes. I follow my days out Nigeria. Yeah, you know that's the situation. I think I need to do a video tomorrow in the petrol station. You know, make
wow, that's good.
All the face.
Our condition.
Yes, I'm here. It's serious. That's what I'm telling everybody. You know that what we all are facing. This morning, now it don't rain for years. It's morning. This morning, everywhere cloudy and all that. No road, no light, no security, no food, no fuel, no money. Nothing is working in this country, my people. Nothing is working. Sad. Let me hear from the first person on the panel. I would like to give opportunity for someone that is joining us from Nigeria. Normally, it's Govt Felix, but we always prioritize people from Nigeria, although not Mr. Alex. So Mr. Alex, the Nigeria indeed, but he's already one of us. So let's give Williams Winner. Please talk to us, sir. Williams Winner, are you there?
Yeah.
We don't hear you. Oh, you see, not people they talk so.
Regardless, don't press your neck.
Now the network, nothing they want for this country. And I tell you now, nothing they want for this country. It's crazy, man. You know, Madam Martina Abbas, he said, "Everybody they hot." See, man, it's not easy, it's not easy. You know, to come to this country, less than a week, where person don't spend for this country, I don't spend more than ₦1 million. It's just the truth. You know, a week. It's not easy. It's not cheap to be in Nigeria. It's not at this particular. See, let me talk to my people in diaspora. If you are visiting Nigeria now, if the reason you are visiting is not that very, very important, don't come. Yes, to be honest, don't come. One, you are coming to waste lots of money from the airport till how many days you're going to spend in this country. You're going to waste money. You're going to be spending. In fact, in case you don't know, the way you will spend money is different from the way the people that is already here will spend money. Because those people see, despite that it's hard and all that, they know how to maneuver themselves, they know how to save money, they know how to, you know, to be prudent over how they spend. You, I know you can't come from abroad, maybe they compromise. Now say me you want to sleep for inside darkness. So you go be as it gets. So and you get where they go, you call the same way of where your car may not go finish. You know, so please don't come this time. I will advise anybody not to come this time.
My brother, not be only that one. You way they way in Nigeria, they feel cook soup with only fish. But you way you come from abroad.
Exactly.
But you run about Chaki, Pokpo, Tikpo, all need to day inside the soup.
And people will go, they depend on you. Say you come, it's still plenty. So you are coming to spend a lot. Have that in mind. You are coming to spend a lot, you know, just less than a week. I spent over ₦1 million and it's still counting. That's how it works, you know. If you come out for your house alone, you did traffic, you did anywhere, everybody just hailing you based on they are hungry. Boss, some of them use their hand now to demonstrate, you know, food. So except you are wicked, you don't want to give out. You have to give out, which we don't come here to talk about. So please don't visit Nigeria as for now. You know, the reason why they come here all the time, come spend time here, like I've always said, we have why we are here. We have a lot of things that is keeping us busy in Nigeria. That's why I work hard every day. I want my country to work. I really want my country to work. I love my country. I'm a patriotic Nigerian. You know, I've spent almost all my life in United Kingdom. Trust me, despite all the comfort and good life I've lived in United Kingdom, I still prefer Nigeria. You know what that means? I still prefer Nigeria. I'm telling
because
you.
Original star's not the UK now. Now Nigeria for the get and clear.
You understand? You know, I'm saying that with the situation in Nigeria as of today, I still prefer Nigeria than UK. So what about say the country you call better? You know, say na Japan now we go win. Na Japan we go win with that now. So some people that is saying Tinubu, now they want, Tinubu they want. Then those people they are abroad, they're not they visit Nigeria. Some of them go come like this, they'll come Nigeria with ₦2 million, or let's say £2,000 now UK day. If now Europe day go come with €2,000. If now America it will come with $2,000, you know, after ticket and all that. Those people before they spend 7 days, they don't run, go back. That's also rush that they day, and they say they want Tinubu. Those who rush that they day. You know, I have some of my friends that normally say to me that Nigeria was how far now, Elvis, how do you manage to do? You did Nigeria for the past 1 year. How? You know, yeah, because I love my country. Is it not my country? That one's supposed to be question anyway. First, they ask you, so what you they do for your country. Now, because the country not good now. If we have a better country today, I bet you 80% of Nigerians in diaspora will move back home. 80%. 80. They'll move back home when they are sure of security, they are sure of permanent light, they are sure of good road, they are sure of good health care. What are you talking about? Even the good health care they get for abroad. You never check and say that mostly now Nigerians now be the doctors and the nurses way for everywhere they attend to us. So why can't we emulate that in our own country here? What are we saying? It's because of the satanic people that have been ruling us that make you and I have been deprived away from what we are entitled to. Nothing else. So, my people, Nigeria remain the best. If we can get it right now, by God's grace, you will be proud of your country forever and ever. Let me go to Williams Winner once again. Williams Winner, unmute yourself, sir. If your network is better now, please talk to us. 8 minutes.
Hello, sir. Mr. Vice. Are you hearing me, sir?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you very much. Good evening once again. Thank you very much. Good evening to all the panelists and all the people in the comment section. And I really appreciate your efforts, not only your efforts, all the people that have been coming on spaces all these days, coming and trying to talk about what is going on in this nation. I know when we continue to speak, you are hearing us. And our word is going far. That is why we are seeing all the reactions we are seeing. As you are doing your own, I'm doing my own. Other people on the Twitter space are doing their own. Some are on Instagram, some are on TikTok, many are on YouTube, and believing our nation will be better. I sat down some 3 days ago. I know what is the greatest weapon that can dispel darkness. I realized that it is only the light that has power to dispel the darkness. And the power of the light is so enormous that nothing, no matter how thick the darkness may be, immediately there is illumination from the light. The darkness has no power than to eliminate and to disperse. When we see the animals, wicked animals, congregate together inside the darkness, and there is a beam of light, it's either the ground or the face, the rod of the hunter that is beaming the light on them. That is exactly what is going on. And we should never give up. Seeing them rattles concerning the EU report, or seeing them rattles concerning the thing that is going on, we can see that this nation is going to be great again. Talking about what the video you play concerning Mr. Sowore, you know something, some years ago when they discovered the HIV, immune deficiency disease, or what they call it, they discovered that it is not the HIV that is killing people, but the disease is going to destroy the immune system in the body. And immediately the immune system is destroyed, it gives chances to every kinds of sicknesses to enter. That is what is killing the host. What I'm trying to say is this. This government, they were like HIV. Their immune system, it had been destroyed. That is the reason they can never do anything that is right. Coming from his angle, saying that his government is going to give room for revolution to happen. Yeah. And when I'm talking about revolution, it doesn't mean for revolution to be bloody. No. The system in Nigeria has been giving room for revolution to happen. And that revolution is what is going on right now with obedient movements. And no matter what they were doing, they were just escalating the revolution to happen. Now we are in court. All evidences is pointing that these things that happened, whether March 3rd or February 25, is a signal for all the blind people, all the deaf people to see that the election is faulty. And we need new government. Now judiciary is now on trial. Left to them now. It's either for them to escalate the movement, the revolution. I'm not talking about the bloody revolution. I'm not talking about the violent revolution, but I'm talking about the revolution that is, it must happen for us to reclaim our mandate back. And that is what is going to happen. Judiciary are now be saying that they are now being threatened. I heard today that some are sending prayer requests to church. Please pray for us because we are being threatened. Or someone said something that it is good for you to say hello than to say goodbye. It is better for them to say goodbye to this satanic government, to the people involved, because they were so minority. They were minority. But now, as a judiciary, it is now for them to do the needful. It is now for them to do something that is right. Evidence is there. Nigeria is not working. I really thank God that you are now in this country. This is our country. You are now here. You see what is going on. You see the pains. You see the agony. You see things people are passing through presently now in this nation. Having 10,000 now is nothing. Is nothing. Having 5,000 is nothing. Now in this nation, country, Nigeria. Want to take a transport to go to somewhere, to take a transport fare to go somewhere now, is nothing. Some people prefer to stay at home than going outside now because of the transport fares. Now, we are now indeed in a great nation that is going to be reclaimed back by us. We should not give up. No matter what is going on, we should not give up. We have to know what is going on. They too know what is going on. I'm pleading to all the obedient worldwide that we should continue to intensify. It is now or never. We should never give up to their intimidation. We should never give up. It is not going to be easy. I always like to refer back to what our principal said when we started the campaign, that this institution have been in place for years. And for us to uproot them, there are going to be reaction. They are going to react. And no matter how they react, the office of the citizen is still powerful than the people in power. We should know that. No matter what they say, no matter the stone they throw at us, we will regain this country back, not just for us, for the future generation. I really thank everybody on the comment section. I thank all the panelists that are still going to talk. I really appreciate you, Mr. Elvis, and I'm praying for every one of us. Let's continue to push on. I'm still hopeful, and I believe every one of us still hopeful. If our principal is not giving up, the vice president is not giving up, we too, you should not give up. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis, and God bless you.
Williams Winner, thank you very much for your wonderful submission. May God bless you too. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let me go to the comment section, guys. Press on the like button. As usual. That's what I ask for. I ask for that all the time. Currently, multi can go 400 before we call on Mr. Alex. I beg. Okay, Govt Felix, take it to 400 because it's currently on 376. Let's take it to 400. Press on the like button now, my people. Take it out of that 376. Take it out of there. Let's take it further. Thank you. It's 380 now. 380 now. Let's take it to 400. To 400. Thank you. All right, Mr. Felix, are you there with us, sir? We can't hear you.
This one where you don't deprive Mr. Alex don't stay for you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, I greet all the panelists, all the comment section, our viewer worldwide. You people are well blessed. I pray for you every day. Then before I continue, let me draw your attention a little bit, Mr. Elvis, because I wrote it on the private, on the private chat before. There is somebody in the comment section, which is his name is Hallelujah. He was complaining that he don't see any of his comment on the screen again when he's commenting, and he's a member to the family. He was complaining. You try and go through and address the issue, please.
Oh, on the comment section. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, on the comment section.
But how did you see the comment then? How did you see the comment?
No, he said that he's going to dismember himself if he continue to experience not seeing his comment on the.
Who told you? Who told you?
I read it on the comment section.
And then the person, that means you are seeing the person's comments.
Yeah, I'm seeing the person's comment.
And then you said the person said nobody's seen a comment or his comment, right?
Yeah, but what he wrote, I saw it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Go ahead, madam.
Yeah, we also addressed it. I think I and one other person. also addressing that it's not the only one, that the other person actually gave an example that him too has the same problem, that it must be the APC
It's
people
the
and that the
satanic
fault is not
APC
from
people
you,
that
it's
is
not from the
restricting your
Niger Watch
comment.
family.
No,
Let
it's
have
not
been
from
addressed.
us. Yes. You know,
Yo, I just wanted to bring your attention to it. That's all. No, not
thank you,
personal.
sir. No, I understand. I understand what you are saying. What I was saying is that if you manage to see the person's comment, that means some of the comment of the person is coming out, you know. So if it's not all, yeah, you should know that by God's grace, as you all know, our platform is a hot platform. You know, these people, they come here every time. Those satanic ones, they want to disrupt themselves, not us. So they know what they are doing. But don't worry, continue to try. Not just you that have complained over that. Many other people have complained that their comment is not coming out for a reason I don't know. We don't have hands to that. Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Then may we go back to the matter we bring us here together. One love to everybody. Let's keep on pushing. Victory is very close and near, because let me address the Sowore issue first. Sowore, what he said, I totally agree to it. Why? Because with the emerge of our principal, our daddy, our beloved brother, our beloved father, our beloved son, His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, most of the secrets of all these political dealers have been exposed. That is why it is very good for someone to be clean, because assuming it was not, Mr. Peter Obi was not clean, this game could have been over for long. Since he brought TV to the social media, I normally see maybe one TV in the courtroom that they used to play one or two things, evidence or this or that. He now made the judge to understand that there is nothing secret, there is nothing to be hid. We have to bring it to the public, because this country belongs to all Nigerians, not to some section of Nigerians. Sowore, you are right. Just like the video of Husseini, most of them now see that what we have been clamoring for, that they were fighting us for, we told them the truth. Their eyes are now wide open to see the truth we have been telling them. I'm really happy for the judicial system. They say wahala dey. I have said it before that they might receive many threats and others, but they should not be worried. They have nothing to worry or to be worried of, because we got their back, because we are the defender, the protector that will protect them, that will be protecting them. They should not be afraid of any threat from all these political dealers. Why? Because even their aid, their security guard, they have obedience there. Just Obaseki, the Edo State governor, said before, everywhere you go, there is obedience. You guys should not be afraid. Interpret the law, interpret the constitution, give the rightful judgment for us to be victorious, which is the rightful judgment well known to the whole world, because Atiku does not have 25% in FCT. Most of the state, they claim that Tinubu won. It doesn't even go 15% there. It is right there. Both the IRF, all the bedroom and the kitchen photos, person riding on bike, and every picture they upload as a result, their witness came to court to expose them more. With that, you should know where that all the results they announced, both the state, local government, and area council and others, that Tinubu won, that it was Bala Blue, Bulaba. It wasn't true. If INEC chairman announced him as the winner, does it mean that it is ordinary picture that their witness was unable to interpret and defend as a result sheet to identify the scores of the APC? Was that made for the coalition? Is that what they use in calculating their vote without any figure? With that alone, with the only witness they brought to court,
we don't lose you.
it is when every that. Can you hear me now?
Your network is breaking, my brother. Try
Hello?
and round up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, try and round up. He's breaking all the time. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm very sorry for that. I was trying to speak to the judicial system that with the witness the APC and Tinubu camp brought to the court that was unable to defend what they upload on the IRL, a picture, it cannot even identify the scores the APC got because it was Bala Blue. With that alone, the judicial system should know that Tinubu should be disqualified instantly. With all the US case, dual citizenship, lying under oath, is the most forgery in the world. Disqualify him now so that you will save your time for him, for the well meaningful Nigerians. Save this just to keep the Nigeria work again. Just disqualify him now. That is all we ask for now. I greet everybody. I guess that is all I have to say for now, please.
Thank you. Your submission was very, very clear. Just that unfortunately the network was Bala Blue. Okay, let's move on.
Sanaja, sorry. Can I speak now because I'm about to leave and I'll come back maybe later in the day?
Ask Mr. Alex Naitono.
Mr. Alex, can I please?
Yeah, okay, go on. It's okay. Go on.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Najawal. Thank you for being on ground to tell us the situation and other videos that you have just said. Thank you, every participant. Thank you for coming in to really speak concerning this issue. Well, it's not a surprising thing for us all. We've explained this before, and we've spoken concerning it before that if you are taking off a palliative, you're taking off a subsidy in any area, the subsidy is standing as like a social welfare package for the people. And in Nigeria as a whole, we only have one social welfare package for Nigerians, and that is the subsidy on gas. But the government does not really look at it. If you remove the subsidy, you are not creating a palliative. And the question is now, what kind of palliative can you create, which you are yet to discuss? What kind of palliative can you create to really boost the business community, to boost the morale of the people, to make them not to suffer from this aspect of gas, which control the world economy? Because in any country where you are about to develop, to work your way into the developed world or the semi-developed world, I'm talking about the middle class ones now. If you want to develop into that aspect, you got to take in recognition your gas, because gas control almost 100% of the functions of your infrastructures and the company, and even the investors that are coming in. Those are the kind of statistics, those are the yardsticks they look before coming into an economy. It's not basically the crude oil which you bring from your, but what is the gas rate, price rate in your country, and then not compare the kind of business they are coming in. And to this, you don't even have light, and the gas itself controls the light. So if you don't have, to me, even if Obi comes in, Obi is going to look critically, because Obi said there is no subsidy, quote and unquote, there is no subsidy. If there is no subsidy and people are sharing the money, now what have we been living on? Are they just pegging the price? Are they just saying, oh, let them buy at this price? Or are they saying, oh, let them buy at this offer, because they discover that there is no subsidy? Now what they're having, they are sharing the money. So what have they been doing? How have they been pegging the price? What are the loopholes? Those are the kind of the fundamentals I'm just looking into, because they said there is no subsidy, but they are stealing the money, but we are still buying the gas at a reasonable, rate. When this war came in, there is no subsidy. Now, should we bring what kind of palliative can you bring to make sure that the people do not suffer this, which we have not discussed, even which the government itself has not discussed, even which the press itself has not discussed? And we have to go into our research to look at countries that have removed subsidy from gas, and what kind of palliative did they put, and the kind of palliative that they put in there that can accommodate the investors, and that can make the country, the people in the country, live a normal and a good life. So what kind of palliative can they put in? Because nobody, since Babangida time, nobody has been able to come out with a very substantial and a strong point to tell us the kind of palliative that can make your industry, the average Nigerian, not to feel the impact of gas, subsidy removed from gas. And I want to state it very clearly. I think most of us have not been able to really go deep into this thing. What we need, because they are stealing our money, we should remove the subsidy. Now, I want to be very, very clear in this. I'm very, very factual. And I want all of you to make a research. There is no developing nation or developed nation that have been able to remove subsidy and still going on the fight of developing or going to the summit of development. You need to peg, and you need to have a subsidy on your gas for your industry, and to grow the industry and to make your employment rate, because of the taxation, to make the employment rate go very up, because you are still going to be, taking money, because that's another industry that you can bring money and still continue to run the economy. So to me, when Sowore came up, started talking blah blue, what Sowore has been saying is what we have been saying before. So there's nothing new in what Sowore is saying. Sowore is not standing on the platform of truth, but he's taking recognition. He's trying to be recognized in the fight for a new Nigeria, but he's not looking at the man that has come out clean to bring about, to sail that ship for us to come in and fight for a new Nigeria. But he's trying to paint a picture now, trying to put himself in the line that he is the man that has started this word called revolution. He is not the man that started the revolution. It is the people, the Nigerian people, the civil rights movement that have started it. And I want to tell you guys again, during Abiola election, Tinubu and Sowore, they were in the same camp. They were part of the camp that brought about Abiola. They were part of it. They were in the same camp. So now he's saying that if Peter Obi has come in, he would have increased gas, he would have removed the subsidy. But he's not really saying what really Peter Obi said. He's not really saying it. So he's just trying to play a game, because I see a red flag in what he's saying, because he is not saying what we've not heard or what we have not said. So he's trying to make it kind of, oh, I'm a good boy after all, but still I don't stand on the side of Peter Obi, because Peter Obi is part of the people that have been eating the money. But he has not been specific what Peter Obi has done wrong. He has not stated it. These are the things I want to hear from him. But anything that he will speak, we have all spoken it. We have heard it. We have postulated it. So there's nothing new. He just is trying to play a game which many Nigerians are yet to understand, because they don't know the history of that man, Sowore. That is the point blank. You should know. If a man is clean, a man is pure, he's coming to the political terrain like you, and you are not supporting him, proving that what this man has done is wrong in the court of law. You have not spoken. All you speak is that it's part of him. There is nothing you will speak to me that I will recognize. It can only go to the gullible Nigerians that are not that don't reason to know the point behind what this guy is doing. I will stand my ground no matter what Sowore speak, no matter his maneuvering. Sowore is not speaking for the people. And Sowore is coming from the Sowore ideology, is coming from the socialist ideology. We cannot function in a modern world, which has been proven that the socialism has rather finished an economy than grow an economy. So it should not come in to speak. It should be silent, because anything he do now is trying to make himself relevant in the atmosphere of this political terrain. How he's going to grab the people back, that is what he's thinking. And he's also one man that you all should be afraid of, because he can play the game that you will not understand. All of you should go and know the man. And I've given you a point now. He was in the camp with Tinubu that brought Abiola into place. People should know that that link has not been broken, and he has not proven to us that that link, he wants to break that link. He's only saying that, oh, I said it before, this man, what we know, that is what he said. Let him tell us what we don't know. What we don't know, that is what we want to hear from him. If he has the balls to speak that, what we don't know, then we know the direction which is coming from. But now, he's trying to paint a man that is clean, black, and trying to paint himself white, being at the middle to tell us that Peter Obi is wrong, Agbado is wrong, and this Okwakwaso is wrong. He is not the man calling for the revolution, trying to use the platform of the people. It's not for the people. How far has he gone to speak to the northern man? How far has he gone to speak to the middle belt man? How far has he gone to speak to the Niger Delta, to the man in the creek? How far has this gone? Has his voice gone to that place? No. But he's standing in Abuja to speak, because he knows that if he stands in Abuja to speak, putting all the gullible Nigerians together, giving them all sorts of drink, they can listen to him. But if you go deep into his history, this man is a balkanized guy. He's trying to balkanize what we are fighting for. He's trying to shift out the obedient and take what he wants to take from them and balkanize the process which Obi is going through. That is what he's trying to speak. If he's a man that has the balls, let him come out and speak to us that Peter Obi is a corrupt man. Then we will stand with him and fight the fight with him. That is what he should come out to speak. He should not come out to tell us that he's singling out himself to be the good man. Peter Obi is the bad man. Tinubu is the bad man, which we know. Kwankwaso is the bad man, which we know. Let him come out with a true word that will say that this is what we don't know, that we need to know. Let him come out. And also, I want to also divert a little bit to the Enugu state. We are about to have a Labour Party governor. In about a month's time, we have another Labour Party governor, because the fact has been laid and the evidence of the fake document of the fake NYC has been taken by the panel of judges. So they are going to, maybe in a month or 2 months' time, they are going to pronounce a judgment, which we all know the judgment is going to favor Labour Party.
And Governor Oti are already doing well. So we have
we have good governor now, and it's very far, because the director of NYC has come out with a voice note to the people that copy of NYC certificate that he presented to INEC, it is fake. It is fake. But he tried to oppress, he tried to use a legal means to stop NYC from taking the case to come into the dock to be as witness to the case against him in court. But the juries, the judges refuse it and throw his application down and accepted the fact that this document is fake. So we're about to have a new governor in Enugu State from Labour Party. So that is another victory for us, and we'll continue to pursue the legal process in other areas that we have fought. There are so many legal processes on in the legislative arms that most of them in the Senate and the House of Rep, most of them are standing under illegality. Their case is in court now. So we continue to fight the pinnacle of it all. That is the OB case, because if we get the presidency, all this case, the judgment on all this case, the procedures will be smooth. So we should continue to fight and let no man like Sowore to divert our attention on the ball. He's trying to divert our attention on the ball. Let him come out to speak what we don't know and what we have not spoken concerning. Let him not come out to tell us that he's the first man that said Tinubu is this, Tinubu is that. We have all the evidence. We are living outside Nigeria. We are living in Nigeria. We know how to get this fact. He should not come out and say us that he's the giant, can tell us the fact. He's just playing the boss. We don't know the boss, but there's a red flag on it. I want all of us to look at the red flag and not to look at the message he's sending, because the message he's sending, we have all sent that message. We have listened to that message from other people. We have spoken the message in the media in Nigeria. They've spoken that same message. We have spoken the message. What we should be very careful about is not to come here to pronounce him as the man that is delivering the message. Rather, there's a red flag on him. Let him speak what he knows that we don't know, that the judiciary don't know, that the Nigerian people don't know. Let him come out with his ball and speak it. Let him come out to defy with what I'm saying. He and Tinubu were in the same pole to bring about Abiola case. He was part and parcel of it. Let him come out to defy, to tell me that he was not part and parcel of it with Tinubu. Let him come out to speak. I stand my ground. He knows me. I stand my ground. Thank you, Mr. Naija Watch.
All right. God bless you. Black Panther, thanks for your submission. Thank you very much, my people. Let's move on. Let's hear from the next person. I'm very, very happy that we are about to have a second governor in Labour Party. This will be wonderful. This will be wonderful. Nigeria is about to change, for good. We are getting there. That will be the open everybody eye, So even Lagos for Gbadebo might be the once Peter Obi's own is sorted, there's no way Gbadebo will not be the governor of Lagos. Fashola will be removed, So everything is going well. But let me hear from Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex, if you are there with us, good evening to you.
Yes, Naija Watch, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Thank you. We can hear you. Okay, you muted yourself.
Sorry, you said Fashola is Sanwo-Olu. You wanted to say, right?
Oh, sorry. Okay, Sanwo-Olu. Yes.
Anyways, thank you, Mr. Naija Watch. Nobody that does not make mistake. Even a whole Naija Watch is making mistakes. So I'm happy to correct you, sir. Knowledge is not Roman locuta cosa finitas ex. That's Roma spoken, it is finished. No, nobody knows it all, and nobody that is perfect. Gentlemen and ladies, I greet you. I salute everybody on the comment section. Salute all our enemies who are amongst us today. I salute viewers worldwide. I salute APC spies amongst us, and I salute my fellow panelists. Today, I want to educate you about political movement today. I want to let you know the sanctity of what is going on in Nigeria right now. It is not what you think. It is deeper than what you think. Let's go to Google, the fastest information technology with us just now. A political movement can be defined according to Google today, July 8, 2023. A political movement is a collective attempt by a group of people to change government policy or social values. Political movements are usually in opposition to an element of the status quo. Wow, I can see status quo here. People that say some of my vocabularies are not in the dictionary, you can see status quo there now. and are often associated with a certain ideology. Yes, away from that. Political movement is a child of necessity. Political movement is born out of frustration, is born out of degradation, is born out of responsibility. It is a wake-up call for brave people to want to stand against the status quo. That's the present realities. We've had a lot of political movements that started many years ago, and they are still much alive today. Starting with the Nelson Mandela movement with his ANC party in South Africa against a very strong, repressive, apartheid government in South Africa. Mandela may be dead, and most of his friends who went to jail with him may be dead, but we still speak about that movement today. Martin Luther King Jr. he joined the civil rights movement in the 60s in America, proclaiming the emancipation of African Americans, demanding right to vote, amongst many other things. We still speak about those things today, about Martin Luther King Jr. Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana, the father of Africa, or Pan-Africanism, is no more today, but we still speak about him today. Emery Lumumba of Zaire is dead, but we still speak about him today and his movements. So for me, a movement never dies. A movement never goes away. You just pray, it doesn't start. It never goes away. Let me tell you something, gentlemen and ladies. A movement, especially a positive movement, the only movement that dies or that fizzles away is a movement built on lies, or a movement built on hypocrisy, or a movement built on selfish interests. Especially what the governor of Edo State enjoyed in 2020 about the 4+4 movements. But over time, it fizzled out because people got to know the real colors of those in leadership position in Edo State. And everybody is regretting joining that movement. But we have a man today. We have a man today in the person of Mr. Peter Obi, who as a child of necessity, decamped from his evil satanic party before and joined a small party, sold his gospel to us, gave us his life and his life history, gave us everything we need to know, and asked us to go and verify. That is how leadership of a great movement speaks. So the status quo of oppression, the status quo of poverty, the status quo of darkness, the status quo of insecurity, the status quo of double, triple-digit inflation in Nigeria, they are in for a ride. They are in for a ride. I tell you this. Even if Peter Obi gets his mandate, and he does his 8 years or 4 years as God will have him do, and he goes away, the movement leaves. He will produce a lot of leaders. Don't be dismayed by some certain elements who sneaked into the movement to get into political office, and now we are not hearing from them anymore. Let me tell you, in every movement you have mixed multitude. You have the crowd, and you have the people with the real ideology. So a movement that is born, in cognizant with the sufferings of Nigeria. It's a movement that knows the prices of foodstuff that the common man cannot afford in Nigeria just now. It's a movement that is abreast with the insecurity of the country. It's a movement that is not in utopia. It's not living in another planet. It's a movement with people on the grassroots. It's a movement that has come to say, Pharaoh, let my people go. So the pharaohs of Nigerian politics, who had all the opportunity to develop this country since 1960, since 1980s, 70s, 99, 2000, up to now. They are in for a ride. It's a different generation. It's a different generation. The movement is a strong one. It's ideologically driven, based on compassion, character that you can trust, and personality you can verify. It's a movement that Nigeria needs just now. Looking at the judiciary, what can you say? Look at the evidence brought by the Obidati movement under the Labour Party, logo. Look at the abundance. Look at the ocean of evidence or about these stolen mandates. For me, I don't see any way out from these men and women. Whether the judiciary, whether the APC, whoever that is against the movement, I don't see a way out for them. I don't see a way out for them. It's going to be extremely difficult. The strong movement, it will outlive Peter Obi. It's not about Obi now. Obi is just a figure. It's just a standing figure. There's a host, a spiritual host, an ideological host, and to cap it all, the present realities, the sufferings of the land, the day-to-day, like what Rufai was saying at the petrol station, is not a joke. Everybody's feeling it. Guess what? When the children of Israel were being beaten by a snake, God told Moses, set up a browsing snake, and whoever shall look on that snake shall live. And indeed, many looked. When people are beaten by economic policies from evil men and women, when people are beaten by insecurity and so on and so forth, they just look out for a way out. The only way out now is Mr. Peter Obi. So I blame Sowore. Yes, I've always liked him, but I blame him at the heat of the Obi movement. He should have joined forces. Nelson Mandela had a lot of people around him. They joined forces to form the ANC. He should have joined. That brought his personality into questions to me. Is he really after the well-being of the common Nigerian, or is also after his tribal, egoistic, or personal interests? These are questions Sowore must answer. What are you fighting for? Are you fighting a Milocon fight? You just want to be president for president's sake? What are your ideology? Why do you want a revolution? Of course, we've always analyzed the possible outcome of a revolution in Nigeria. We know it's going to come. I've always spoke about the doomsday, the political doomsday. People call me the prophet of doom, but it's all right. What do you tell a man who cannot feed his wife with 2 or 3 children? What do you tell a man whose farm Fulani has entered, raped children, taking lives, and nothing is done? What do you tell the parents of Deborah just now, for example? You think if there is a revolution just now, the father of Deborah will not be in the streets to go after these politicians? Or the family members of those who were on the Abuja Kaduna train that was kidnapped, and many lives were taken, and families were bailing their loved ones with hundreds of millions of naira, and many also didn't make it alive. You think their family members are going to be joking? Or all the bike riders, the keke nape riders who can no longer afford petrol, who cannot balance those who gave them this keke and this bike? What do you think is going to be their reaction? Just like Sowore said, people are waiting. I said it here last week, that people have not moved on. You can't move on from a movement. You can't. Especially a people-oriented movement. You can't. This is the lack of political education these leaders, are practicing. They don't understand. I don't know who are their advisors. These power-drunk, evil men and women in APC and PDP. It's not Jupiter to build a nation. People are doing it around us, left, right, center. As we speak, Senegal is experiencing transformation. Ghana is waking up. Rwanda is waking up. Why is our own different? Why are we always in a far all different from Balablu or Bolaba? Why are we like this? So for me, there's going to be a problem. An implosion is going to come because nobody is finding it funny. That is the price of fuel. What about Gary? The prices of Gary, the paint rubber of Gary used to be 900. It's now 1,007. A bag of rice that sold in December for 60,000 is 78,000 now. Gentlemen and ladies, something is coming. So the movement of Peter Obi is going to triumph over these evil men and women. It's going to triumph. It's a strong thing. A movement is not what you wish away. Remember, they say we are four people tweeting. In one room using computer. A governor said, in fact, my governor in the state said, we will soon run out of Spain. Those were his words. People said, we are on social media. They said we are 4, and we later became 400 million around the world, both Nigerians and people who are not even Nigerians. You heard about somebody in Syria alone using Peter Obi as a reference. That is the power of a movement. That's the power of a movement. It spreads like wildfire. By the time these guys are enjoying The good fortune that they are still enjoying just now, Obi's nature is not really a radical person that will give the go ahead. It could have been a different ball game, but it's not late. Somebody said, don't underestimate Obi. Someone told me, don't underestimate. Obi is tougher than you think. Don't underestimate him. He's not quiet. He's not as quiet as you think. He's a peacemaker, but he's not quiet. If Obi had a little of some side of some leaders, I don't want to call any name, by now the country will still be burning, just like Sudan and South. Or is it South Sudan? It will still be burning. So, gentlemen and ladies, it's a movement. Don't give up. Don't give up. If all of us right now, this platform, say we are leading the movement will multiply. It's a movement. Nobody can lay claim to a movement. Even Obi it cannot explain how it started, how it blew like this. It's a movement born out of hunger, movement born out of insecurity, movement born out of high prices of food stuff, movement born out of ASU strike, movement born out of losing of loved ones, bad roads, movement born out of impunity of leaders, movement born out of missing monies, movement born out of lack of electricity, lack of infrastructure, movement born out of wicked governors flaunting public money. I mean, for the citizens' faces, telling them to go to hell. He said, and we are coming for them. Obi is the only tribe, the only thread of peace holding us back. So the movement is strong. Even me, I've sat down, I've analyzed it, I've read books, got my political library, I've seen it exactly. Everything falls in shape with what is happening in Nigeria. When the wicked men and women think they are in charge, suddenly it happens. Because they've had the opportunity now to return the mandates. God is giving them another grace, cooling down Peter Obi to continue to sue for peace, like everybody is calling him ambassador of peace. Everybody is not using him as a point of reference across the globe. This is just the last sign for these men and women. Just like the biblical Menemenete Keufasi, their days are numbered. In fact, the days of this country, if things do not change, are numbered. I see Nigeria breaking into different countries if Obi don't get his mandate. I see it happening. We are not special. Countries are broken. We will not be the first. We will not be the last. So if you are not ready to develop this country, allow people to go their ways. We were never one. 1914, they brought us together after wars upon wars. Nigeria is standing on the life of people that British brought together by force. Since it's not working, how many years does it take to build a country? Singapore used 20 years. Malaysia used 17 years. Rwanda used 15 years. Senegal is using 10 years. They are not there yet, but they are on the journey. So what is wrong with us? This is why the Obi Dati movement will continue to grow from strength to strength. At the time, Obi cannot control this movement anymore if the judiciary do not give him his mandate. So I would like to leave it here. Thank you, Nigeria Watch. I'm still here.
Thank you, Mr. Alex. Thanks for your submission. Yes, I will support and agree with you that the days of Nigeria is numbered. On that, yes, it's numbered because people are already running out of patience right now. I just hope the judiciary do the right thing because a lot of us love our country. We don't want anything to happen to our country. But you cannot continue to do the wrong thing and you expect everything to look
Nigeria, let me just use 5 seconds to tell you a short story of what happened in Jare yesterday in Benin. A policeman was trying to search somebody's boot or document or whatever. I don't know. They started exchanging words. Do you know that 2 other guys parked their cars? They joined that guy. They confronted that policeman. I don't know what they did. They went into their trunk and brought out things. All the policemen ran away. Guess what? The crowd were sharing these guys. Something struck my mind. The crowd were praising these guys that chased the policemen away. That's not ordinary. Something is coming, guys. Something is coming. It's like the police were trying to intimidate that guy. Those 2 guys joined them. Those 2 guys, I don't know if they were friends. They brought out something from their cars, and all the policemen with their they left their motor there, and they just disappeared. And the crowd were laughing, and they were hailing these guys. Guess what? That's a sign of a revolution coming. It's just a tip of the iceberg. If If those who were riding the Titanic knew that the ship was sinkable, they would have made sure they dictated that iceberg. The political ship of Nigeria, the wicked men who are riding it, there are pockets of signs across the nation. These are happening. They should employ experts to explain to them, to make sure they interpret all these signs. Those days, if kings have dreams or they see signs, they call magicians, they call interpreters, and they come and get realistic interpretation. With what I saw, I was surprised. I wasn't happy, I wasn't sharing, but I could see that something is coming. The people will rise up very, very soon, sooner than we expect. Obi is the only one holding them back. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. There's every possibility that the people might not rise up at all if the judiciary do the right thing. Then we can continue to have a better Nigeria.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. But if the judiciary think that go to hell and not if you do anything, okay, who knows? Please do the right thing. Let me call on the next person to speak to us. Before that, I'd like to appreciate Jaja. Thanks for the super chat. I'm a bright. Thank you very much, madam, for the super chat. Mary Daniel TV. Thank you very much for the super chat earlier on. Appreciate you. Thank you very much, my people, for pressing on the like button. Continue to press on the like button, my people. Currently, we have 444. Let's take it to 500, as we listen more to our wonderful panelists. Okay, I would like us to hear from Jonathan Kisley. Jonathan Kisley, if you are there, sir, please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yeah, hello, yeah. Thanks, Mr. Elvis. Thanks for the work you are doing. Thanks to all the panelists and all the submissions that has been made so far. Excellent submission. I will actually, most of the things I wanted to say or to submit with respect to Sowore, my brother Black Panther, he said it all. But I'll just quickly dispense on this one, just quickly. First, what exactly is he saying that is majorly different from what Obi has been saying? If he has anything, that is Sowore, if he has anything, whether on economy, whether it is an ideology matter, if he has anything to say or otherwise, let him articulate it and let us see it. Until he does that, as one of the panelists used to say, one of our sisters here, we say enter house. Just enter house. Just align yourself, stay on the side of destiny, align yourself with destiny. For me, Sowore is extremely arrogant, with so much attitude, and is selfishly ambitious. That's it. I don't want to. If I stay on that, it's just like repeating. It has been, my brother stated it, very well. So that's just about Sowore. He's just an arrogant person with so much attitude, because he can call, if he has anything to say on this matter, on the future of Nigeria, come out and articulate it. Let us see if there is a substantial difference from what you are outlining and from what Peter Obi has been saying. Then Nigerians were not stupid. We will see it, and then we will know which way to go. Until then, please, Sowore, don't waste our time. Our focus is on the mandate. Let's face that squarely for now. The case of Tinubu, is self-indicting. It's just self-indicting. Where do you want to start from? Where do you want to start from? The case of this magnitude that holds, it will either hold Nigeria or break Nigeria. And with the substantial and significant evidence that has been brought and admitted in court against you, and all you can come up with is one witness. One witness. And who is this witness? A man that showed up in court and decimated your case. It destroyed APC and Tinubu case. That's the man they brought in as their star witness. Where do you want to take it from? He brought in the ECOWAS report. Obi lawyer destroyed that. They decimated that evidence. His professional resume completely decimated. Is it on the forfeiture of $460,000? It was that their defense on that was destroyed during the cross-examination. The report on money laundering, they brought in one letter, old letter from U.S. Embassy that says nothing. It has nothing to do with the issue at stake, with the issue that is on the table. Nothing. They just brought in that letter that is completely different. What that letter stated is it has nothing to do with the issue of money laundering or the issue of the forfeiture. So they brought that in. Is that the evidence that they want to rely on? Is it the NYSC forgery that we want to talk about? No defense of any kind on that one. I didn't even see anybody can, maybe somebody can come and tell me that during that two-day defense, this is what they said. This was the document they submitted, to defend the NYSC forgery. I still want maybe I missed something. Is it the discrepancy on his name? No defense on that. Maybe somebody will still come and tell me that during Tuesday and Wednesday, this was their case to defend on their defense on that. Nothing. The certificate from Chicago State University, they got a copy from the school on June 28th, few days before their submission or before their defense. That copy that they brought to court, please, people, that copy that they brought to court, did not make, in fact, they did not make any copy available to the Labour Party legal team. No, they didn't give them a copy. In fact, the copy that they submitted, the question is it the same copy that Tinubu originally submitted to INEC? That is the question there. Is the copy that they submitted, the one that they purported that they got from, they pay $1,000 for, and they got it on June 28th. Is it the same? It has to be the same copy that Tinubu submitted to INEC. And if it is yes, that it is the same copy that Tinubu submitted, why not provide a copy to Peter Obi's team? Because that is the way trial works. You must provide them a copy. You will see that they were just laughing. They didn't provide them a copy. That's something very substantial. We want to know whether it is the same copy. The defense is so porous and self-indicting, as far as I'm concerned. With all this in play, I don't know how the judiciary will look the other way. Legally, how they will look other way, I don't know. Evidentially, how they will look the other way, I don't know. And that is why they are clueless now. That's why the Tinubu people, they are running etasketa now. They don't know what to do. To the point that they are so clueless, to the point that they are fighting EU reports, for crying out loud. A government that is busy, that has its hand, that has, a hand full. They are fighting EU report. Just tell me one thing on the EU report that is not true. One. None. In fact, it was INEC on that EU report. I read it. Listen, I read it and I made notes on it. It was on the executive summary there. They stated that INEC invited them. And EU has been in Nigeria since January, a month before the election. And EU left in April. So they are in Nigeria for solid 4 months before, during, and after all the elections. So tell me one thing that they stated on that report that is not true. Which one of it? Is it the one that they said that, that the materials did not arrive early? Is that a lie? Is it the collation that they stated that the collation was faulty? Is that one also a lie? Is it the one that the declaration of presidential result, that 1/4 of result forms were still missing from IREF as at the time the result was pronounced? Is that a lie too? So I don't know what they are fighting about. The EU is independent. Their conclusions are also independent. In fact, in that report, they made recommendations and they stated clearly that the 2019 election, that their recommendation was adopted on that electoral act that we are all talking about today. It was all EU recommendation. Read the report. They said it was the implementation of recommendation after the 2019 election. They pointed out that those recommendations were implemented and added to the electoral. That was why EU also was so interested, and they are so elated to support this 2023 election, even though there are still some shortcomings. But majorly, most of their recommendation, all these things that we saw in the Electoral Act, the EU recommended it after the 2019 election, and that is contingent on further support, because they cannot be putting their money inside the hole, something that will not work. And INEC, that's why INEC had to push the Electoral Act and all those recommendations. So what are we talking about? So they just don't know, you know. In fact, they stated that the election lacked public trust. So what is it on that INEC report, on that EU report, that is not true? Let them come out and tell us. They are fighting what is not. They are not busy. They don't know what to do. They're just clueless. Otherwise, that's not what they will be doing right now. And let me state also.
Let me interject.
Yeah.
It's because the EU report indicted, one, the judiciary, two,
no, I'm coming to that. You know, I stated that I read it. In fact, they indicted the judiciary. The judiciary is on trial. In that report, they also indicted the judiciary because they stated there that there is need for a robust operational legal framework in Nigeria. They indicted the judiciary. That's it there. So, and the judiciary themselves, I believe by now, the judges, all of them by now, I want to believe that they must have read the report cover to cover, because it was submitted earlier this week, Monday, Tuesday, to them, and they admitted it as evidence. I believe that by now they must have read it, either fully or partially, so they know that inside that report, they were also indicted. Yes, it was there. So I don't know what they are fighting. I don't know what they are fighting for. You know, fighting EU report that stated everything articulately there, because they know that they have interest. They have interest in this whole thing. They have interest there. That's why there's no, what has EU got to gain by coming out with fictitious reports or compromised reports? Tell me. As a matter of fact, and I want to say this emphatically for people who don't know, that majority of people don't know, is the fact that, see, for any, you see, their ability, the Nigerian government as it stands now, their ability to attract investors to Nigeria as a result of this EU report has been decimated and limited. Because investors, one of the criteria they look is your democratic process. That's one of the reasons why they are fighting. So it's one of the criteria. Not all investors, but major investors, institutional investors, they will look at it and what they will rely upon as far as EU is concerned. Right. In fact, even from United States too, that's what they will look into. They will look into it majorly, and if it is not what it's supposed to be, they will not invest. That's the other reason why they are fighting. So, again, as I said, I just want to conclude on the fact that, with all this in play, all eyes are on the judiciary. All they have to do right now is either they disqualify Tinubu, they ask for a recollation. All these things has to be recollated. Because I was one of those. I must say I was one of those that said, the Labour Party did not present the EC8A. But it's now clear, based on the report that you projected earlier, They have a reason for that, and that reason is very clear. They are looking, they put it on the table of the judiciary now. If you don't disqualify Tinubu, then ask for a recollation. When recollation rather, when recollation comes on board, the EC8A will come into play. So I will leave it at that, Mr. Elvis. Thanks very much, and thanks to all the panelists. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your submission. God bless you, sir. Okay, guys, I don't come again on. Now 500 we asked for just now. We currently have 452. We are close on the likes. Click on the like button, my people. Help us to press on the like button. Let's take that to 500. God bless you. Press on the dollar sign. Support what we are doing. Buy us a coffee. Buy me a coffee. Should I still be asking for coffee, or should I be asking for generator?
For Nigeria, I want to do coffee. You don't do coffee in Nigeria.
I do.
My brother, Ben, ask for black soup and starchy. Which one be coffee?
Nice water for Nigeria.
Oh, I guess, Mr. Jawatch, you always complain, say the boy is a deep soup. So one plate of soup and a go back will go if you don't drink beer. Or
no, I love the drink alcohol.
Mr. Jawatch, Nigeria is hot and you are still drinking coffee.
Yes, but my house is not hot too. Nigeria is hot. My house is not hot.
You buy foil.
Are you using solar?
It's using AC.
No, most times I use generator, no light. You know, even the solar self, if thunder blow, it go blow everything.
Mr. Naija was go and get better solar panel, I beg. You don't need to be wasting money on light.
I don't forget before my brother. That
one at China own, you go collect. China not
I'm not waiting they give me. I want to know the one way good way not good.
Go Lagos. Lagos. There's one company in Lagos that produces.
Go Lagos.
Yes, they produce them.
So where you now?
Yeah, you not Benin Day.
No, I'm Lagos. I will stay now.
They run from Benin. Look.
No, all my life, whenever I'm in Nigeria, now Lagos I stay.
Okay, now Omoyele go show you pepper very soon.
I know always the if I go Benin, I go see family. That's all.
Okay, that's good. At least you are secured there. May they not can't disturb you too much.
You know. So the truth is, the panel we don't forget them before. Thunder blow them. You know, so the thing, the country messed up, not in the world. Okay, let me tell you what these guys are doing. They'll give you 3. They'll say, Oga, this one are original. This second one, now second to original. Why this last one, are China or whatever? So you paid for original, they'll still give you the fake one.
My brother, according to my experience, that one when they tell you say na fake, you say me the call your carry an instant, you say me the call is solar. Now that one be the original.
Somebody say make I buy for abroad, make I take them by myself, make they come face them.
Buy from America. America has the best solar cells.
No, there's a Nigerian boy, he's from the east, that is producing now for even Lagos state government. He's very good. He acquired the technology from overs, so he's very good on his own. He has spoken concerning thunderstorm and any other thing. I think you got to try and get in contact with him. You can go personally to his office. He's going to explain it very well to you, because I saw one of his documentary and explained so many problems that places like Nigeria can face in terms of solar, and they have really tackled that stuff. So you got to meet with him.
The best solar panels is you can get is from the United States. It could be a bit more expensive. The best, they'll guarantee you 15-20 years, and if anything goes wrong in about 5 years, they will still supply you equipment at a very cheap rate. You only pay for movement.
Not the US here, I did. Which one is the best? Thunder not the strike them down here. Sure.
But it not be like it not be as rampant as here.
Nah, see, all the panels, the solar panel they got in the US is from China. It's made from China, but US standard.
But okay, can I shock you? Can I shock you? Let me tell you what the Chinese are doing. Chinese, if they want to produce for third world countries like Africa and South America, they have a quality they use. If they are producing for Europe, and America, they are extremely careful. If they are producing for,
they tell you
if they are producing for Middle East, they are very careful because they know the repercussion. So that's it.
Alex, what you should ask for? What you should ask for?
You know the American now. Black
what you should look.
No. All my friends, all my neighbors, where they here, most of them are from America. Most of my neighbors, and they have very strong solar panels. They all brought it from America.
Let me tell you what is happening. Most of the panel that you get here, they are under insurance. If any panel if you buy any panel,
you know
why you know the company that they talk? They talk because 10 years then they give them. If you spoil, they'll carry them back here, they'll give a new one. That's what is making them to talk blah blah blah. All of them are the same thing, but the one that guy is producing is very
blah,
strong.
Blah, blah.
I'm telling you, it's very strong.
Where is the blah 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 coming from you?
Okay, all right. Somebody on the comment section, Innocent Oka say, Mr. Evin Ashana, you buy. Not be I be buy my brother. You say that they give me. Not be I be buy. This country be as it gets. They
will call big money 5 million, 3.5, 7 million in Nigeria.
Not be I be buy. You say that they give you. I don't like substandard things. By God's grace, I don't like it. You know,
this country you can't blame these people. Everybody in Nigeria has any opportunity to just invest in any business. He does not know the details. He's how to sell the market. The major thing is talk, make I get my customer and install. Whatever happens after that time is not his business. And that is not only solar panel. Every other appliances.
It's still get one way that they call inverter. That one I be the most useless one on earth.
That inverter will talk so. When inverter will come out, I buy inverter, put for a house. You bring battery, come. You install them. You not reach 1 week, it does spoil.
Maybe you give us permanent light.
You carry my battery. You carry everything go. You say it does spoil. Make a buy.
I know they use solar for my house for UK. Now, I never see blackout for 1 second, 1 day. I have permanent light. Give us light for Nigeria, I beg. Give us light.
Nigeria watch. Can I use my time now?
No, you never reach your turn, sir. Now don't use my turn. Solar. When I don't use my talk solar finish. Now you never reach your turn. Let's take it one by one. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Continue to press on the like button. Let's move on to the next person right now, which is F. Emmanuel. F. Emmanuel, sir, thanks for your patience. I'd like you to talk to us in 8 minutes. F. Emmanuel, you're not available. Okay, you see? Are you there?
Mr. Elvis, can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you, yeah.
Okay. Good afternoon, good evening, good day, good morning, good night, everywhere, everyone, depending on where you're connected. I want to appreciate all the commenters, all the people that have contributed earlier, Mr. Alex and the last speaker. In fact, you guys really spoke my mind. I just want to add something to what you guys have said previously. Starting from the whole evidences that was, that were brought forward in the court, if you can remember very well, Mr. Peter Obi said something very pronounced, I think during the campaign. He said, no one can stop an idea whose time has come. So, if you look at it critically, it's a strong word. So that is why when I look at what Sowore just said now, for me it's immaterial. I just look at it as somebody who is speaking in the two sides of his mouth. So his submission, his statement came very, very late. If you look at it critically, you find out that all this while we are in court, Sowore had not come out any single day to make any statement with all the evidences that is visible to the blind, that is audible to the deaf. Sowore has not made any single comment to say, Tinubu is not meant to be there. but he kept quiet. Now he's coming to say jargons. I call it jargons, you know. So I want to encourage every one of us, let's keep focus. The victory is already ours. The victory is already assured, you know. And on the second note, looking at the statement, the letter that the EU submitted and the protest that is going on, I just laugh. The proverb in the book of Proverbs say, the wicked run it when no man pursueth. If you know you win this election legitimately, go and relax. Why are you running everywhere trying to, debunk what an observer has written? You know, and I also want to, let us know here that the EU, if you look at it very well, the EU, they want to also maintain their integrity in the global scene. So they wouldn't want to, dance in our usual electoral corrupt tune. That's why if you look at it, they took their time to write that letter. The letter didn't come just immediately one day or 2 days or 3 days or even 1 week after the election. They took their time and the letter was very, very detailed. So these are people that have integrity and also want to maintain their integrity in global scene. So that's why they wrote that letter. So whatever Nigerians are saying, whatever the Agbadorians are saying, the corrupt APC and all that, it came too late. It's too late. That's one. Then another one is, where are the FFKs? The what's his name? According to Madam Rita, Festus the Akamunians. What are they saying? Everybody has suddenly entered house because they don't have the wherewithal. Because I was just thinking yesterday, I was like, okay, assuming Tinubu is my uncle, or maybe it's my brother, or maybe it's my father, or maybe it's my relation, and I'm a lawyer. With all the heavy load of evidences that has brought against him, and I'm meant to defend him, assuming, where am I going to start from? If you touch this area certificate, you cannot defend him. If you come to the area of double nationality, you cannot defend him. If you come to the area of age, you cannot defend him. In fact, it's just indefendable. You can't defend him. So it's just so difficult. I guess I believe the lawyers now, it's clearer to them that this man cannot be defended. They should better tell themselves the bitter truth that this man cannot be defended so that they can maintain their integrity. Because for you as a lawyer or as a son or as a judge to build this career up to this level, and just because of naira and kobo, you want to throw in the towel of a career that you have built over the years because of one man that, looking at his age, is near to his exit already. Think about your children, think about your destiny and their own destiny, and your unborn children too, before you make this kind of decision. Because as it is right now, that's why they couldn't even bring a substantial witnesses to defend them. There's nothing to defend. There's nothing to defend. Figures don't lie. Evidences don't lie. So I think for me, they should just maintain their integrity and just say the truth and let what will be. Nothing is going to happen as long as I'm concerned. If the judges can stand on the truth, I guarantee you, even heaven we support them. As it is now, Agbado and his APC and what's it called, INEC, The universe is already against them. The earth where they are standing is already against them. The air they breathe is already against them. So they should just own up. If we are them, they should just own up as okay. Because right now, if you look at the cross, English more, because the places outweigh any technical glitches you want to mention. All the technical glitches that Professor Okoye that is always, talking about. They didn't even mention it as one of their evidence to even use that to defend themselves. They couldn't even use it because it's too obvious that this election was manipulated and was rigged. So the time for a thief to be caught is just one day. Even if he had been succeeding for 99 days, it doesn't matter. One day, that thing that people think that is not possible will become possible. And that is what is happening right now in the case of Obi. The last time I was opportune to come into the panel, I made a statement, if you can remember, Mr. Davis. Although I use Hausa adage. I said, Dan zakara da Allah ya nufe ta da cara, ko ana muzuru, ko ana shawo, sai ta yi. What that means is, the little fowl, the little chick that God has destined to grow, to crawl, that no matter how they are saying, look at eagle in the air, look at eagle, or look at what's it called, black cat from the bush coming to eat you up. No matter all the challenges of life, as long as God has destined this little chick that to grow to crow as a big hen, it will be. That's what that statement means. It's a deep one. It's a deep one from the Hausa language. So that is the case of Obi. Before now, they say, it's not possible to unseat a sitting governor. It has happened in Anambra State. It's only one day that the meeting starts. So the same thing is going to happen in this presidential. It's going to break the record. Just watch and see. It's going to break the record. The international community is watching. Nigerians are watching. Africans are watching. Let me see what the Judiciary will say in this matter. I raise my case for now. Thank you.
Yes. Everybody's watching. Our eyes is on the Judiciary. So let them do what is right. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for your submission. I want to go to the comment section. Adeodobo, thanks for the super chat and thanks for the kind words. Elvis, God will bless you and strengthen this panel. Amen. A big amen to that. Guys, thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you. Continue to press on the like button, help us to share. Thank you. Let me call on the next person quickly.
David, sorry to interject. Sorry, just for 10 seconds, please.
Okay.
Because we be leaving. I just wanted to leave a little comment, just for 30 seconds, please. I'm pleading.
Go ahead.
Okay, because I may come back, I may not. I just want to talk to our principal and all the Labour Party ESCOs. They should try and please set up a council that will be cross-checking anybody decamping or try to seek for a political office under their umbrellas, that will be checkmating them, that they before they choose or accept anybody as their candidate to any political office, they should try and investigate and check him or her up to show his or her report card if it's a nice person, because many people are trying to about let me say allegedly about coming above all Edo State. I'm sorry to say that. It's very important. I greet everybody, the panel, my beloved sister Patricia. I greet you all. I'm leaving now. I may come, I may not come back because I'm about to be a little bit
All
busy.
right.
I'm sorry
Thank you,
for
sir.
that.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you very much for your time with us, and thanks for your support and submission today. God bless you, Mr. Felix. All right, people, I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for your time. Let's continue with this. But before I call on the next bit, okay, let everybody finish because I have a video that I wanted to play. Let everybody just finish their submission before we move on to that. Okay, yes, we only have 2 to go. Amashola, it's your time now. Talk to us, sir.
Yeah, Niger watch family. I agree the house. I've been busy for some time now. But I've been listening to everything. Concerning Sowore, during the campaign, I prayed for him that he should have sense and just decamp to Labour Party and join Obi and bring his followers to Labour Party. Because of his ego and to me his foolishness, he refused. Now, because he's now seeing there's a light around the tunnel and he wants to join the moving train, he's trying to say things to just make him look relevant. To me, it's already late, and I don't think anybody in Obi's camp should not even have anything to do with him, because it's obvious that he's a greedy person, just like Tinubu. He has the character of Tinubu in his blood, and he's showing he's this kind of person. Me, it must be me. He's seeing that yes, the opportunity to now grab people around. There's problem in the country. He's trying to utilize and grab the obedience to himself. He's a greedy person, and we should not even discuss about him again. He should just go, and I wish he's listening. He should go and bury his head in shame, because he's just an example of a greedy youth that doesn't think about the future. I think yesterday, I don't know, I was watching into our Facebook, our WhatsApp group, and I stumbled into a video of an old man playing a video of saying things that happened in the 60s, where this man that stole mandate, Tinubu, enjoyed that kind of education, enjoyed those things. I was forced to send that video to my mother-in-law, and she called me this one and saying, I wish Nigeria can be back again like this. I said, I saw some of these things, very bad, very, very, very wicked. All the people reading knows, all the rulers reading them. I wish they can see that video and just imagine and what they passed through, what Nigeria was. Out of that, I just had to play Fela this afternoon. And Mr. Evans, do you know what? This go to court, not today. So today I know that this go to court has been a story they have been saying since the 60s. After elections, they tell you go to court. So that means I was forced to rewind that music and heard it again. Go to court. That means we have been going to court. This time will be the last time, in Jesus' name, that you will open your mouth and say go to court, because Nigerians will vote and their vote will count, and you don't have that mouth. Even the lawyers, the judges will tell you, settle yourself at the ballot box. Don't come to the courts, because that's the reason why they think they will go to vote, and then after voting they manipulate it. You've gone to the judiciary now. INEC, you can't defend what you conducted. Nigerians won't be asking for the arrest of the INEC chairman. I don't think you should be sleeping in peace right now, because you have been given an assignment to do. You destroyed everything. You didn't do it well, and then you bring somebody to come and defend what you've done. You try to lie to an international body like Amazon. The Amazon is saying rubbish. That what they are saying is wrong. That Mahmoud intentionally off that server, because he cannot tell us the name of the server. And if our judges, I don't know the reason why he can't come to the court and come and tell Nigerians what actually happened. Because when Dino was complaining, he didn't allow Dino to explain or to express himself, or let them consider what he was talking about. He went on, and only for in midnight, when human beings are sleeping. When human beings are sleeping, you now announce the results for people to wake up in the morning and start thinking of heart attack. Many people have died there, have left this world because of what Mahmoud did that night. So I think any sensible government person should be talking to Mahmoud, because I don't think, if by the grace of God Obi gets in, Mahmoud should be the first person to be arrested, no matter whatever country he is. He should be arrested and come and explain what he did with Nigerian money. And many people in government should come and explain themselves. Concerning the fuel issue, I'm not surprised. I was talking to somebody this morning. They can't even buy fuel like my cousins bought fuel, and he told me that he bought fuel for 30,000 naira. I was like, imagine 10,000 didn't even get to half tank. I said, so how do you live? He said, we have to manage. I said, to me, I'm putting myself in their shoes. It's not easy in Nigeria. If a rich man that has a bulletproof car can't even fill up his tank, that means it's biting everybody hard. So the painful part is Nigerians are quiet. We are managing, but I won't be surprised. The whole thing, the reason why everybody is quiet is because of Peter Obi. If the judges know what is right, I would suggest they do the right thing and announce. There's no need delaying and wasting people's time. Just come and announce Peter Obi is the winner. Case closed. And then collect our certificate from this man that is killing. The guy is killing the country slowly. He's stealing everywhere. Mr. F is here in Nigeria, because I've been hearing this story. I don't know how true it is or what they are doing. Chinese having the worship in Nigeria. Mr. Elvis, does anybody have any story on that Chinese having worship in Nigeria? Because I don't seem to understand what they've come to do. So I rest my case here.
Thank you very much. Maybe somebody might respond to that. Thank you. All right. I think everybody have given their submission right now. Okay, good. All right. Let us quickly do this. 1 minute. Oh, Frank Emmanuel, thank you very much. F. Emmanuel, thank you for the super chat. May God bless you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate this. It's a great job, Mr. Elvis. Keep the fire burning. So our mandate is on the way. Yes, our mandate is sure. We thank God for this. All right. Guys, make sure continue to press on the like button. Let's quickly do this. Let's listen to Comrade Mobode on what you need to say here concerning the subsidy that they removed. Maybe this might make sense to some of us, but let's listen to this, because for me, I picked a lot of things from this short video here.
The great Nigerian people. Today is Saturday, the 8th day of July 2023. When I don't see all those things I tell you now about the removal of fuel subsidizing as scam, they say no, fuel will just peg for 511, 520, small time it will begin come down, because then go to refinery and it will begin to produce anytime from beginning of June. By early July, the fuel will not day everywhere. Fuel can't come down. It can't come as cheap as 400 naira. You can't come down as cheap as 200 something naira. I thought I say other story, other thing I lie. The idea not to remove the old choppers. I repeat, not to remove or disengage the old choppers and engage the new choppers. That's the new choppers will come inside the background. Now the new choppers don't begin to come.
When I get that word, the idea is to remove the old shoppers and put in the new shoppers. It means that, as Tinubu come now, he get your crew. Everybody will fed the more of them get out. We don't remove fuel subsidy. But he bring your own crew come there. But the same thing that been happening before is what will still be happening. It's just that the money doesn't go to those 30 people anymore. It's not coming to the new people. That's my understanding. Maybe some of you might have a different understanding to this video. But let's finish this video.
Choppers, I repeat, naira, you can't come down as cheap as 200 something naira. I thought I say other story, other thing I lie. The idea not to remove the old choppers. I repeat, not to remove or disengage the old choppers and engage the new choppers. That's the new choppers will come inside the background. Now the new choppers don't begin to come. I just find out make a quick knock cantona. Say the information will get be say Dangote refinery now still skeletal stage a day. They never get planned to start to produce. No hope. Say they want to start to produce even right now. So those will say he goes to start to produce. continue to play, just the play. Now say let's skeletal stage deal. Instead, Aliko Dangote don't get license to import products into one beginning import petrol. So they don't take them away from the NNPC Limited. Don't add Dangote and so many other new choppers join now. That they're going to import petroleum products for Nigerians to consume. Now instead make a job in NNPC, through NNPC go they go second class, and now all those people they don't upgrade them. Then to them become first class importers of petroleum products. They will begin sell to us as they wish. Make I even tell them, as we speak now, the petrol that they use, many of them they drive cars. Now go observe, say they burn faster than the petrol we they use before. Why? Because now nonsense that they give us now. All now to impoverish Nigerians the more and enrich some class of people, particularly all those who support this present Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration. They want quickly empower them, make them quick recover from all the money where they spend. We are gonna forget say now 100 million. Many of them will not even get idea plan to contest election. They buy nomination form for presidency that time. When I think say them mean them all now Susu contribution. They just gather Susu, may they give their people, may they give Baba to prosecute a electionary package, so that afterwards you can't give them open door, may they take recover. So this is time to recover. You know, so fellow Nigerians, make una realize say we never still start at all. NYC now your suffering continue. In this beginning, petrol don't go up, pure water don't go up, bread don't go up, salary they not go up, except the salaries and emolument of the president, the governors, and other politicians and political office holders. Now go up. For civil servants and other public servants, no hope. Now where they day. Meanwhile, now the same Nigeria when they now all of us day. Make I leave this one when I will continue tomorrow. United Kingdom say over 300,000 Nigerians don't apply for visa in 2 months. Nigeria goes so empty. All man the jackpot. Make una understand say easy. Now die we day. If una like, make una continue to the play. This government not mean well for us. Make I leave here. Tomorrow I'll continue. Thank you.
God bless you, comrade. Amobude Aro. You see, 300,000. Jesus, I need to get that article. 300,000 Nigerians have applied for visa to leave Nigeria. Wow, let me get that to, because for me, I need, say we they work with verified information. While I pass this on for you guys to talk on this, I'll try to get the information where that source is coming from. Okay.
Mr. Najawash.
Yes, sir.
I have told every one of us here. I don't know why we are not doing our research now. I've told every one of us that go and check, do your research on countries, developing countries that don't have subsidy. Come out and tell us this one does not have. Simple, you know what they are doing.
Oh, wow. All right. Let's hear from Mr. Alex on this. Mr. Alex, please talk to us. Maybe this might be our final submission, but let's see how it goes.
Yes. Excuse me. I think Nigerians, at some point, you want to believe that there is a massive spell cast on us, generally, maybe minus some of us. Because what is happening in Nigeria can't happen in some Middle East country, even some African Arab country or European country. So I don't know. I'm still waiting for that trigger. What this guy just said, yeah, we know. But how are we going to get out of this circle of evil, circle of wickedness? Never seen leaders that rejoice when their people suffer. I've never seen leaders that organize party to eat and celebrate when their people are lamenting. I've never seen in my entire life, in my little historiography or my locomotion in this life voyage, I've never seen. All leaders strive to make impact, strive to make history. If we didn't have names to mention recently or previously, it will be like, it does not happen. We have Nyerere of Tanzania, a president who was so engrossed. He forgot to pay his children's school fees. They had to remind him. Emery Lumumba, what's this guy's? Thomas Sankara. He removed all the air conditioner from his country, renamed his country from Upper Volta to Burkina Faso, and built his country in 4 years with agriculture. He engaged his citizens. Malaysia did it. What is wrong with our leaders? Who are these evil men? Somebody told me that when God drove away Satan from heaven, Satan fell on earth. He fell in Abuja, in Nigeria, among our leaders.
No, he fell in that state.
I'm telling you, he fell in all the governor, all the governor offices, all the senatorial heads, or all the ministers, the president and the vice. Those ones are the Lucifer and the deputy Lucifer. They don't even care. I see countries where presidents are fighting National Assembly to pass laws for the citizens. Look at Kenyan president just increase civil servant salary, and he refused to touch one of politicians. He's not planning to reduce the political class salary. That's executive order. I don't know what is wrong with us. I don't know what is wrong. How did we arrive in this geography called Nigeria? We have a bunch of Satan, demons, evil men with horns in their head. I don't know. People are building nuclear plants. India is now becoming a world power in economics and in military. India is building another nuclear plant. Go and read. India has a nuclear plant. We are not even thinking about our territorial security. We are not thinking about investing in our young people in terms of technology. We are not thinking about innovations, bringing about the new system of education, trying to merge it with international standard. Our leaders are just living in another world. All they think about is marry women, buy a house in Dubai, buy a house in America like Kayamo just did it. That is why he has been lying all this while. That's all they think. Upon all the law you read, all you were thinking about is to buy a house in America. What is house? $300,000. What is house? If you work hard enough, in a few years you buy that house. It's not a big deal. It's not people are doing it. I know somebody who went to the UK in less than a year and 9 months. A doctor, he has already bought a house. There's a way they do it there. If you can raise some money, the bank will do the rest for you and you can start paying your mortgage or whatever. At least he has a house. You didn't need to lie on people's sufferings. Leadership, from what I was taught, is about sitting down to think of what next can be done to make life easy for your citizens. That's what leadership is all about. Helping your citizens. That's why in the Western world and the Middle East, you hear government are paying students to study. Government are paying single mothers. Government is paying for medical care for the senior citizens. Government is paying for this. Government is paying for that. But in Nigeria, they are milking citizens. They took over the oil wells, took over the gold mines, the bitumen. Now they are milking the citizens' life out of them. I don't know. And I just watch the kind of devils we have in Nigeria. The whole world, all the evil, all the demons in the whole world, they are all in Nigeria among our elites, among our ruling class. People around the world should not pray against Satan. They should just come to our government houses and pick up Satans everywhere. All the governors, nearly all the governors, the presidency, the ministers, these are the real Satan. You don't think, I've never heard they brought a law now about quality healthcare now. Quality healthcare. Operation no more traveling abroad. What is wrong in doing that? One would have been hearing that some Germans and some American companies are constructing a world-class hospitals in all the state of the country on the presidential, proclamation. They will never think like that. So the pregnant women, people that will get pregnant under your tenure, even if it's a stolen mandate, You don't have plans for them. Those children will be born in darkness, leaking roof hospital, a continuation of evil upon evil. My God. They're not thinking about how to think of, insecurity and how to heal the land. To think about people who were victims of last administration's insecurity problem. They don't think of how to invite Deborah's parents and ask them their side of the story and show them on national TV and promise to work on the security apparatus of the state or of the nation, or to fish out those that did that evil. Look at what they are thinking about: fuel, subsidy, tax, increase this, we remove this. Is this how to be? You cannot give what you don't have. You can't give what you don't have. Chinese, Singaporeans, the Asian tigers, Malaysians, Taiwanese, whatever you call the Taipei's, they are investing on education and technology. Fiscal, they are thinking about AI technology. They are thinking about working with the American product, sending their citizens abroad to study on government expense, to bring back those knowledge, to come and build the country. Japanese are doing something. South Koreans are also doing the same thing. Our leaders just think about who is the youngest girl to marry now? Where is the nearest? Who owns the biggest house? I want to demolish it and take over the land. It's a government land. How much? Which account will I steal money and go and hide it? Which country is better? Now I hear they are taking money to Croatia now. Croatia is the latest destination. Croatia, Romania is where your leaders have started taking money to. It's on the news. Some of you can go and verify. God. As I'm here in Nigeria, I'm already thinking of my next 6 months. The little I can think, how I can plan, what will happen, even to my own family members, my siblings, the ones that are weak among us financially. We plan. How do we support? That's on a family level. That's leadership. That's leadership. I don't know why people don't think. Okay, are they thinking that they are white? All these politicians in Nigeria, are they white or the rest of us are black? I don't get it. Are they alien Nigerians from another planet? So what our country is good, what our country is good for is burial. Once they die, they just bury them in Nigeria. Is that all? Yes, tell me.
Let me tell you what is happening. You see, I told you earlier on my submission last 2 days ago, a day ago, that the Fulanis, we should research more on them. They have been practicing terrorism for donkeys of years. And now they came into Nigeria. What is happening now is that this Fulani clan, they've captured our military. And our leaders that are in the south and the southwest, the southeast, they decided to comply with them because they are afraid. If you check Obasanjo, when Obasanjo was doing something, he always speak about the northern oligarch because he himself is afraid. Now the mentality has been born into every elite in the south. Now they decided to join them. They don't know that they have a separate plan, but to join them by using monetary aspect to take over.
My brother, you are right. I have a little history about those people. I know Madagascar fought them to a standstill. As we speak, Zambia is still fighting them right now. These Fulanis, Ghanaians chased them from Ghana. Ivorians are fighting them. Zimbabwe fought them to a standstill. Mugabe chased them out, and they were driven into Kwara State at the time when Bukola Saraki was alive. So when we want to tell the truth, people start telling us don't talk about tribe. But the problem is these people believe in another thing entirely. We are not one. They don't believe in education. Nigeria was discussing solar panel, 24 hours electricity. These guys don't believe. They believe in living in the bush, having children in the bush. If anything happens to their children, they will say it's Allah. They believe in no education. They believe in having knife. They believe in blind Islamic practices. Most of them. They believe in raping, invading. We are not one. Does that not take us to the root? What Ojukwu said in 1967 before the war, that it's better we live peacefully. Ojukwu did not call for war. He called for a meeting somewhere in the east. He invited everybody across the whole nation. Yorubas were there, Fulanis were there, Hausa, everybody were there, Benin were there, everybody. Soyinka was there as a 21-year-old boy. That we should leave. Let everybody exist as friends, neighbors, like Denmark and Sweden, Norway and Finland. The same thing like Pakistan and India. Let's exist as friends like Nigeria and Ghana. We can do it. They all planned it. They arranged. 3 countries were born from that thing. Oduduwa Republic, Biafra Republic, and Nigeria. But somewhere around Ore, after Benin, a sabotage took place. Tricked us everywhere. He told them that these guys are, because he read history. He was the only graduate in the Nigerian military. He saw it. He has read about them. You cannot go to Oxford and be a first-class historian and not know history about the Fulani Caliphate and their Usman Danfodio mentality. Amando Bello came to say it, that they are going to dip the Bible into the ocean or something, the Quran rather. It's happening now. Oduku spoke about all these things, that they believe in conquest, they believe in eviction, they think they are doing service to God, and they are destroying humanity. Now we saw it under Buhari for 8 years. They don't believe in, and they are so hypocritical. You say Western education is a sin. You take your children to UK, you take them to US, and you continue to use religion to tie down other people, and you call them Amadiri. When it's time for election, you now unleash them on the streets. You don't plan. When other families are investing on their children, sending them to school, you are busy having more children without plans for them, and you weaponize Quran over them to see the Satanas as what's it called, unbelievers. It's just a complete mess. That's why some of us say there is no way the country won't break unless Obi is giving his mandate. Obi knows what to. Obi is like a mechanic. A real mechanic will look at the sound of your car. He knows where to check. Before you spend 1 hour on your car, before you drive street round, just 1 hour, he will tell you this is what is wrong. So these guys, and it's like bringing a farmer to do a mechanic work. Look at what they are doing. They are increasing the suffering. So that's civil. Let me quickly appreciate that guy. That civil society guy in Edo State that spoke. Those people have been very good in Edo State. I must praise them. They suddenly became the opposition. They've been very good to Edo people. They've spoke against very draconian laws in Edo State for the past 5-6 years. When all the opposition were bought, many ran away. That guy and his friends and his civil rights organization people, they did a lot in collaboration with Nigeria Watch, of course. So what we are saying is this: I don't like separation. I don't preach separation, but the variables, what is on ground. For example, if I want to do media and I have to call Nigeria Watch, he will tell me what to do. Press here, press the day he sent me to Ring Road. I didn't know how to go online. He told me follow my instructions, and I followed it, and I was live to the whole world during the PVC concept. So when you don't have an expert doing the job, it's a big problem. One side is dragging you to left, and you know that you have to go to right. It's a big problem. It's a big problem. They've captured some part of the country, and everybody is suffering. We are all suffering. How can you buy rice now? How can you buy food? You are not safe. You can't travel to do business. They destroy everything. So Obi, I hope he gets his mandate. I believe he gets his mandate. Otherwise, he should give the order for us to take over the streets. Because we cannot, Obi will not come to my house to come and give me gari to drink. He can only encourage me on a better country, on how we can get our mandate. So I believe he will get his mandate, because all the variables, all the INEC, whatever, all the shenanigans, evidence are just too much. You cannot rig this. This is why the judges are running a casketer now to pronounce judgments. So Nigeria Watch, I want you to know that people are suffering. If you think you know that people are suffering, what you know is only 3%. Come and see suffer. Come and see. Let me take you around Benin. Come and see suffer. You see people telling you to buy their car, a car of 4 million. Somebody want to sell it for 1.1. Is that bad? People are selling off their houses. Like you said, people are selling their body. Married women, they are doing it now with their husband's knowledge. I know that. So I can't judge anybody. The country is hard, and we can't continue like this. It will explode on everybody the way it's going. Tinubu does not mean well at all. Let's assume he stole the mandate. So this is how to use a stolen mandate. Even if Peter Obi was to even look back and say, okay, since he is working, let me join him. But he can't. There's nothing to show. one draconian law or the other, one evil law or the other. It's all about taxes. It's all about money. It's all about borrowing. It's all about, party going from place to place with convoy. What is all this about? There's no country. We are not one. We have to divide this nonsense called Nigeria. It's a fraud if Obi don't get his mandate. A complete fraud to favor one side of the country. During census, they will count goats, count cow, count stone, and they will say they have the population. Who told you the North are more in population? Lord Lugard and Flora Shaw told them to do that nonsense. And the late Queen of England taught, in fact, she gave them a school on how to do all those things. They don't have that population. Why are they always afraid of certain things? So for me, I think at some point we have to divide the country and go our way, so we can go back to our roots. Let's trace our roots, because this is not a country where you cannot raise your child, a country where you can't send your child to school, a country where you don't have light over your head, you don't even have security in your street. You provide everything for yourself. You run your country inside the country, because what makes a government is the provision of security and basic infrastructure like water to drink, lights, and even shelter. But our government don't think like this. They just think about, punishing Nigerians over and over and over. They are not even ashamed. Go to Libya now, we have more than 20,000 Nigerians. Go to Tunisia, we have more than 10,000 Nigerians. Go to Morocco, we have more than 15,000 Nigerians. Go to different parts of Europe, the prisons are full of Nigerians. They don't even think. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. I join what that man said. I agree with Omobude. 247, the guy has been very consistent. He has been very wonderful. I'm looking forward to meeting him one day, shaking his hands and say, Obiakin means you are a man. You are a good man. So if he's hearing my voice, thank you for all the good work. Some of us are watching you. Some of us who are also Edo people, we're watching you. We know your good work. And in due time, God will bless all of you. Thank you so much.
Mr. Alice, thank you so much. I have to leave you for that long minutes to give that wonderful submission. To be honest, even though he was doing something good, because the only area that I would like to quickly correct is when you said if Tinubu was doing something good, maybe Peter Obi would have just said, okay, let's move on. No, you cannot move on when somebody stole your property. No matter how you try to use that my property, in a beautiful way.
I said it out of frustration. Now, what is it make I talk again?
Yes, because at the end of the day, it's a stolen property.
The satanism is just too much. There's not. I support Obi 210% to pursue this man, and he's pursuing them, and he's winning already. He's winning.
Thank you,
Alex. But Alex, the revolution you are thinking that has not come is right in our doors. We are already in the revolution. What we are doing is a process. We are already in. It's just a matter of time, and it will get to the right point where the whole thing will be demarcated. Thank you.
Come again. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Come again.
I say we are already in the revolution. We are on the process. It just we are on the dialogue process now. We are on the dialogue process. We are on the table now. We are talking. We are going to get to the midpoint. Then the other people will either call us, and if they don't call us, we'll get to the end point whereby nobody can call each other, but to get to the Eldorado, and we'll separate it. That is all. We are already in the revolution now. This is just the round table talk we are having.
Thank you, Black Panther. Thank you. All right, I have somebody on the backstage. King, please turn on your camera. We need to see who is behind the name, because I guess you've not been to this platform before. Okay, Kingsley Obo. That's your full name. Or you have the screen name as King. Turn on your camera if you can hear me. All right, I'll bring you in now. Thank you very much, Mr. King. Is this your first time here? Please unmute yourself. Okay, yeah, you are good. You are good. Oh, unmute again. Unmute again, sir. Okay, you are good. Go ahead. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
Can you hear me? Please
Can
speak
you hear me?
louder. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yeah, I can hear you now. Yes. Good evening to you, sir.
Okay. All right. Can you give me like 5 minutes, please? Let me just...
Okay, but this is your first time here?
No.
Is this your first time on this panel?
No, this is not my first time.
Okay, no.
Just give me 2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes.
What's your name? Where are you calling from? Where are you joining us from?
Okay, I'm calling from Lagos.
From Lagos. Okay, go ahead. You said I should give you 2 minutes. Go ahead.
No, as in I'll come back in the next 2 minutes. Just you can switch to somebody else. Yes.
Okay, then that's fine. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right. Let's do this, my people. Thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you. Okay, let me give opportunity to hear. Guys, help me to press on the like button. Help us to share. You know, they say, man, I know they ask for buy me coffee again. So I don't know what to buy for me now outside in Nigeria. You know, if I say pounded yam now, I'm not a fan of it like that. You know, so what
no, tell them, make them buy you kunu.
No, I don't even know what that one mean. What do we kunu again? Eh?
A local brew. A local brew.
They eat that one now.
Everywhere, anywhere they do it anywhere. But not do one. Not it's cut from soya beans and some other things.
Oh, not food. Okay.
All right.
Not the food, not drink.
Oh, not drink.
If you can't ask for kunu, ask for no. And fura de no.
So I'll be lolo again.
Fura de no.
I never hear all this one I carry. They come on, I don't carry me go where I don't know. Maybe I'll less know.
Hello?
You know? Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm back.
You are back now, Mr. King?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. This is from Lagos.
Yes.
Talk to us.
Yes. There is something that I've been hearing that the vice, the Tinubu, whatever vice has already accused Peter Obi that he's not a member of a Labour Party. He's supposed to submit his document earlier and whatnot. So that it will affect him. So I told someone, and they said that.
But they've already addressed that now. The Tabi's lawyers, sir. Yes, no, they've addressed that. The video is there now. That the court has already attended to it. 2 courts. I think 1 court in the east and another court in Abuja. They've silenced that
and this same appeal court have already silenced it.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. I think they said that they'll still go to Supreme Court to challenge that.
They've already silenced that one. Nobody said anything again.
You move on to another.
No, if they go to okay. Hello.
Yes, we just told you that have been addressed. So can you move to another topic?
Okay, a topic. All right. No, that's what I want to find out. You know, it's okay.
All right. Okay. Are you an obedient or Tinubu supporter?
I can't be Tinubu now. I'm between Peter Obi and PDP. You know, most PDP people supported Peter Obi. So I'm just in between.
You'll be articulate.
Articulate and
I'm telling you now, David.
Majority of PDP
generator people. the generator and now cause darkness. So and I made those as a shower solar panel.
The software don't bring articulated into the whole thing. There's more space.
The mechanos.
I'm telling you.
For me, you know, I just want these governments. I don't want this government to rule us, Tinubu. I just need different parties, whether not PDP or Labour Party or AA or any party. So
but PDP is not a different party now.
They are all party now. Is it not the same? Peter B left PDP.
I know say another one you want to talk next. I knew. That's the argument.
No, I know, but all the political politicians they came from a particular party, so it's not about a Labour Party or
It's
PDP.
okay. I like your honesty, but
I don't want this government, and this government has been very satanic issues, you know. So,
but are you aware that? But are you aware that Atiku and Tinubu are very close friends, very close people?
Yeah, politically, they're not too.
Politically, physically, spiritually, in everything, they are close. Economically, everything, religionally, whatever.
Criminally.
I'm telling you, lootingly, marryingly, everything.
but for me, I look at something that is practically, as in reality, something way I don't experience. Like PDP now, probably I never experienced that hardship. They say 1 year of APC is a suffering of 16 years in PDP. I never see this kind of APC government. 1 year is a suffering of the whole PDP.
My brother, you know why? You know why?
In fact,
let's say your head don't pee. Your head don't pee. You know.
Okay, see.
You don't hear out.
The APC, Mr. Alex, hold on. The APC, they came.
As in, at least they have conscience more. At least they get small conscience. But you
no,
know,
see, sir. So, let me interject you. So sorry. You know the APC, they are aggrieved PDP that moved from APC, right? And they came in with a change mantra, right? So if you check from that time the APC started up to now, what is the change? Do we have any change in electricity? Do we have any change in a better government, better economy? Is there any change? It just aggrieved PDP that relocated to APC and formed change.
The change,
and up to now, nothing has changed.
No, the change too bad. Now, what you don't understand with that? You don't understand. 6 months, sure. Just they wait another 3 months again. They go see the suffering again now. You think I'm now another 3 months of this APC. You go see the hard. You understand? So I think I prefer. And I know you also understand this country.
But if you talk, say, suffering in Nigeria right now, and you are still clamoring for maybe someone a party like a PDP, a satanic PDP that have caused us so much pain, that make lots of gullible Nigerians to cry for a change, they now end up in even a worse party.
Yeah,
you know, you should be forbidding and be rebuking anything to do with satanic APC and satanic PDP, not to mention PDP. You have hold on. If you have PDP tomorrow now, you see other people will be saying, "Oh, APC." So those two parties are the problems that you and I are facing today.
Okay, but for me, PDP, I enjoy PDP. Nobody suffer.
Can I let me interject?
PDP laid the bad foundation that APC came to build upon and worsen the situation. PDP was the one that built the foundation.
Let me interject and picture it very well for this, my brother. You see, when the political terrain started, Nigerians were seeing PDP and other parties like Chelsea, Man U, and Arsenal. That is the way they were saying, following party, me, I go beat you. I no go beat you. But when the suffer come now, this my brother, and I suffer and I bring am not be say anything, no. You don't see every Nigeria don't see, even the APC said they don't see the suffer. The thing don't they fight them like that is why then they say, oh, alternative LP, not be APC. Before they'll say alternative Chelsea or Man U. But now it has been the suffer has brought us together. That's why I said the revolution have started. We are on the dialogue table now. After this one, if they don't agree, we go to the next level.
Okay. It makes sense. Also, we'll take a music.
Bro, so this one where you enjoy PDP, if I say your hand touch things, so now wow.
No, you see, bros, you don't understand. Anybody will poor for PDP, you too lazy. Money day now everywhere now. We enjoy PDP now. Food was constant.
With the lack of electricity.
We don't need
Ogales.
For a day.
Let me say something. He said like for those
Now
of
for
us
let
by the
King
grace of
talk
God.
finish now. Now not let talk.
Okay.
Hello?
Oga King, please go ahead. Talk
Yes,
to
sir.
us before we move on
No,
to the
no,
next person.
I say what I do we say. Me, I like Peter Obi. I like new government, but based on say the way the team be and this APC, they are ready to stay in power. They can kill anybody. They can do anything to be in power. So probably we are looking at, something that a party that can come together and just
Okay,
take
let
them
me ask
out.
you a question, my brother. Do
Promote them.
you think
Whether
King,
APA or PB party or any party, just enter. That's
do you think
my
if the court judge against Tinubu, do you think Tinubu will leave office?
I'm not sure. So that guy will leave office. So he no go leave office, bros. That guy no go leave office. I'm going to tell you. He has changed all the generals, changed everything. Who want to go fight now? Now you want to go
Stop.
fight?
I disagree with you, Mr. Elvis. He will leave. He will leave. I guarantee you, he will leave.
Tinubu.
Okay.
All right.
He will be the easiest person to remove. The easiest.
Naija watch. Naija watch.
Yeah.
You heard when I said, why is Chinese worship in here? This man has forcefully told the Nigerian generals to retire.
They don't retire them now.
Something is happening. We do not know. Because I don't see the reason we have 100 Nigerian generals to retire.
My brother, look, let me tell you people one thing. You see, sorry to interject you. You see, when we fear for nothing, I don't know why we keep on getting afraid of for nothing. Look, we have faced the highest atrocity of a government in this world. Buhari, Abacha, Babangida. Why are you people afraid of this man? Say, no, feel it. Now, Papa, look, you know, bad. Now, because of, let me tell you why you say bad. Now, because of the gas. Now, because of the gas. You go come out there.
Tinubu, don't taste Buhari, Abacha, taste everybody. He has learned from all the demons that Nigeria has gone to through.
I still insist. Sorry, sir. I still insist. Tinubu will be the easiest government to remove. You know why? Because if you look at the case of Abacha and the Babangida, their own era is just like point and pa. Point and pa. I don't want to use the K word. Point and pa. But this particular one, the time has changed. The time has changed. We'll use social media. We'll use our technology, everything to remove him. Just watch and see.
Sanoverso, who get IG? He's changed IG to his personal guy. So if you're talking about social media, they can disable social media in Nigeria and nothing will happen.
My brother, they know they change IG before. They know they change all these government officials before. What
use IP address to do your social media.
No, you go look. Every government will change any military parastatus. Forget about that. They are wireless. They don't get power. Now Nigerian military they talk. They don't get any power. Forget that thing.
Okay. Let me hear from others here. Oga King, you are done, right?
Yeah, I'm done, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. It's good to have you on the panel. Now, the first time I see for this panel be this, so you see you don't come. I don't remember. Thank you. All right. We'll come back to you. Most hear from another person with day here. I can see. Okay, let me go to Mother Patricia. Mother Patricia, please talk to us, man. Okay, we'll come back to you then. Are you available to speak right now?
I can.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, everybody.
8 minutes, please. Thank you.
8 minutes. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I just want to. I think it's unlovely what they said regarding the change of those that were the shoppers. I believe that's what has happened because the whole thing going on there now, from 210 or 230 now to 500 plus. I mean, the subsidy has not helped anybody. In fact, it has even made the situation of the citizens worse than before. So I want to believe what he said, that it's just that yes, they changed the people that were collecting the money before and placed new ones into those positions. Like he analyzed that is for those people that yeah, that sponsored the so-called Agbado camp. So definitely they want to get their money, and of course it's going to take how long? How long are they going to collect it? That is another thing, because now it's there, but I know that definitely we are going to make sure he gets out from that place. That mandate is not his, so he cannot continue to be there, and nobody should have any sleepless night whether he will leave or he will not leave. He will leave. He has no choice. It's not his father's house. It's not his birthright. It's not about I want to be president. You want to be president, yes, but see what is look at the hardship it's caused for the people. He wants them to breathe, but he has put his knees on their neck. So this is just, you know, it's not working. So I know that our principal will definitely take his mandate back. So the hashtag Tinubu disqualify Tinubu now should be trending everywhere. We have to use what we've got. We have to bring out all our arsenal in this fight to reclaim our mandate, which we gave to Mr. Obi. And no, don't retreat, no retire in this fight. Sowore is somebody that, in fact, he's a really Confucianist. That's why I will call him, because where has he been all this time? Where has he been? When Igbos were being killed in Lagos, expired in Lagos during the election and all those things, we didn't hear from him. That just showed that whatever he's doing is for his own selfish reason as well. He doesn't really care about the people that he's claiming to care for. Because somebody with a heart of love, somebody that care for the people for real, he would have spoken up as well, condemn evil, and praise good. But we didn't hear anything from him. It's only now that you know that okay, Peter Obi is the battle is already won. Now he wants to come out to say he wants to do revolution. Excuse me, revolution in now that we already know that it's just a question of days. They are counting down or counting up to those days actually, and then he wants to come and cause commotion. You know, I think nobody should be listening to him. He's already irrelevant. He has put his place. He has put himself in a position of it being irrelevant. It's no longer relevant in the Nigerian politics as far as I'm concerned. And anybody listening to him, I feel sorry, because a leader is not one that fights and runs away. Now, a hero is not one that fights and runs away. Was he not the one that mobilized the NSAS and all this? It was very, very forward in that movement. So how come? How come now he has been silent for this how many months? Suddenly he's coming. Is he just waking up or what? I don't know. Please, he should go. He should enter house. Nobody should listen to him. He has nothing to say. He has nothing to offer to Nigerians. He's one of. He's also like Tinubu. If he has his way, he will do worse. I'm very, very sure, because somebody that didn't come out when he didn't call evil for evil. He didn't call out those that were wrong. So now you are coming. Coming from where? Please, you should go and hide. Not interested. Yeah, we know our case is sure. The net media also gave us some reason why our victories are very, very short today. So yes, we all should just continue to do what we know how to do best, which is hashtag to disqualify Tinubu now, and every other one that we've been talking about. Let's put it to work, and I'm sure that the victory is assured. And of course, judiciary, you don't need to keep on waiting. You don't need to. Thank God the whole thing, the process went faster than we thought. In the Tinubu and their what they call the Tinubu and Chetima case against LP and also APC, APC, and then of course, APC against LP. So it went fast. So we had the few days to do other things. So please, you should the schedule that you've already drawn, I think you should bring it closer, because now we have a lot of space, so we don't need to exalt, that 180 days. This is something that you could have done in two weeks maximum. The whole evidence is clear that these people have no defense. So please come out and let us know what we are doing, and then let's move on, because nobody has the right to put Nigeria in this quagmire. You have all the evidence already. The AU also gave their report, which you also know that they said exactly what we have been saying. Even you judges, you didn't fly away to Pluto. You were in this planet Earth and in Nigeria particularly. So please come out and give the verdict to who the right verdict is due, because you yourself, in your heart, you know who won the election. So we don't want to hear any technicality or whatever. Just come out and give your judgment based on the Constitution, what the regulation says, the INEC guidelines. So follow that guideline and give your judgment. And then, of course, Nigeria Constitution regarding how a person can be disqualified. What are the reasons? Which Tinubu have them in abundance. Even his vice Shetima. So do justice. Since you are mini God, do it. So and let us all move on. I think I will stop here. I want to thank everybody for this evening and for the time that you spent with us today. And also, of course, for those that gave financially, your pocket never run dry. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you.
I yield
Thank
so
you.
far.
God bless you. Thanks for a wonderful submission. Thank you. All right, guys. Let me go to Mr. Jonathan now. Mr. Jonathan, please, you have 5 minutes. Talk to us and let's round up. Thank you, sir.
Thanks very much, Mr. Elvis, and thanks to all the panelists. I just want to, focus more on this satanic government that is, parading themselves now as the leader of Nigeria. What a country! What a country! 300,000 Nigerians apply for visa to leave Nigeria. What a country! Under the watch of a leadership. No plan of any kind at all. No plan. And if there is any at all, even if there is any, or even if they come out with any at all, it is only for it is more for their own gain, for the political class. Look at the plans they've come up with so far. Even what they've come up with so far in less than 50 days in office. Their major plan is to impose taxes of all kinds. And when they see that plan is not in their favor, they quickly reverse it. They reverse it, they turn around. What a clueless government. I want to ask, this is a question I want to ask. Is it tax matter that should be the priority of a non-productive economy? Is it taxes that should be the priority of an economy or a country that is not productive? No industry, or a serious one for that matter. Unemployment over 50%, over 120 million in multidimensional poverty. You can go on and on. No functional electricity supply system, no adequate housing or medical system, and all you can first come up with is taxes. Whether you introduce it now or you postpone it till September or December, it's still all the same. The fact still remains. By September, under the watch of this clueless government, Nigeria will still be unproductive anyway. It will still be an unproductive economy. Because all they can come up with, the first is all about taxes. Taxes in a majorly informal economy, an informal economy. What do you want taxes for? How do you want to tax in an informal economy? Within a fantastically corrupt institutions, and you want to tax. How will you even tax that woman that is selling on the side of the road without that tax ending up in the hands of a corrupt public servant or corrupt politician? How do you want to tax all those shops, all those smaller shops, all across the nook and crannies of that country, without that tax money ending up in the hands of agberos, all those agberos and yalojas and their likes? What a disorganized structure we're talking about here. You know, because of their clueless character, you know, they are building from the top down rather from bottom up. That's what we're seeing. When you see, one thing that frustrates me about these clueless people, when you see them talk about the Nigerian economy or economy policies, they talk as if Nigeria is an organized society or an organized economy. That's what they talk as if, you know, where you are in one European country or in one North American country. That's how they put it out. No attention or focus or ideas on how to build the local economy. The local economy. Is it not when you build the local economy, a productive economy, that you will have the opportunity and the capacity to begin to tax the people? You are not building the economy. The economy is not productive and you are taxing. They talk of taxes without any support, no plan of any kind for those local industries, whether they are formal or even informal sectors. Please, you know, let Obi come on board. Let Peter Obi come on board and lead a true selfless, you know, governance. To lead this country, you know, through a selfless policies, fiscal policies. Let Obi come on board and bring in a productive economy. Support the local industries, especially the informal economy, the informal sector. Drive local and foreign investment alike to the country. Remove all this massive waste, you know, that we have all over the place, and then to start the engine of a new Nigeria. Thanks very much, Mr. Niger Wash, and thanks to all the panelists. Please have all of you have a pleasant night. Thanks.
God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. All right, Black Panther, please give us your 5 minutes.
Oh, Mr. Niger, thank you for this great opportunity. I want to thank everybody, Alex, everyone, even the new guy that just came from PDP. God bless you. And as you have landed in LP, just relax and watch, because we know what the road we have passed through. We were saying that we were weak, but we know the battle we went through. So just come, learn, and follow us. You are following the right people that have the same mind you came with. And I want to say something, what our brother just said now. I want to buttress this point. It is very, very, what he said now is the thing that we should all be thinking. Why are they trying to tax economy that is not productive? You have to be productive. You have to increase the labor market, to increase them to a level whereby they are stabilized. Then you now do what? You now start to talk about taxation, taxing, increasing, reducing. That is when you talk about tax. The tax is meant to influence foreign investors, influence productivity, and drive the economy towards a positive end. Because when you have a number of the population that is employed, that taxation is even more than what you take in oil. It will drive the economy, it will drive infrastructure, it will make everything better. But when you don't have an economy that you cannot tax and you keep on increasing them, what you are trying to do is that you are trying to impoverish them, to make them slave towards their own economy. You are trying to make yourself the master. I want all of us to listen to this thing. The increment of tax by these people, they are trying to impoverish us more, because the pain they gave us, we are not taking it. We are fighting back. What they want to do, they want to tax us more so that they be able to press us harder to see if we can be able to do what? Hands up and give up. But we ain't giving up. We are going to fight back with everything we got to make sure these people are blown out of Nigeria. Because they know, that is why we are standing on the mandate of Peter Obi. They know, and they know that if Peter Obi comes in, we are going to guide this new politics, new era, with all diligence. We are going to guide it with all selfishness, that any of them, any political party that comes, they will be filtered, and the INEC they are going to put in place will be the INEC that will go after whatever you put on ground that is your qualification. They will go after and verify it and bring it forth, so that will reduce any court action going to court for the judiciary to now make a decision of a sovereign state. It is an aberration for a judicial system to now tell you who your president will be. It is an eyesore. So we should keep on the fight. And our comrade that is telling us that is fighting from Edo State, a great comrade, and that is the beauty of what Gani Fahimi told us. That some of us will fall by the wayside, some of us will rise up and keep the fire burning. He's keeping the fire burning. He's keeping it burning from the land, the heartbeat of the country. That is Edo State. And I pray continuously that he continue to build resources and build like minds that will keep the fire burning. And what he has just told us here is that this oil, whatever they are saying, this what they call it, this social welfare package in terms of the oil is not existing. You people should get this. It's not, oil subsidy is not existing. They are trying to make it exist. If there's no country in the world that will remove subsidy on gas, if you do that, you are going to crumple your economy. You are going to run it down. And that is what the world power, some of the world power that are greedy are telling those countries that are corrupt, that don't know what they don't have a vision to do, which is wrong. Because if you look at the entire European country, if they pull out subsidy on gas, they no longer become superpower again. They'll become impoverished because they are built on taxation. So they cannot remove that thing that sustain, that hold the pillars of their country. If they try to remove it, it's down. I still stand my ground for any of us to go and research in what makes a country. What are the things that you must put in place? What are the kind of subsidy you must put in place? Where the subsidy can be placed so that the economy can drive further. If you remove this subsidy on gas in any country of the world that is developing, anywhere in the world, if they remove it, the economy will crumble. And that will be a misplaced priority. And we should note it now that anytime they talk about subsidy, we keep on saying, oh, it is good to remove this subsidy. We are buying into their own environment. We are helping them to propagate it, because there is nothing like removing oil subsidy. There is nothing like oil subsidy is there. Look, they have removed it long time ago. They're just playing the card, because the money they are putting there, why is it ending in their pocket? Why is it that the people that are importing fuel, they are still fighting? Why is it that they are not getting gas at the point when the oil subsidy was, where they say it was there? So these are the factors for you to know that they know, or there's nothing like oil subsidy. Our mentor has already said it. This is just gangsters coming together to tell you that, oh, we have been putting oil subsidy. They even sell it to the European. The European even fall into the trap. They're not subsidizing anything. They've not been doing it. The country is not run under any economic system. Let them come and tell me the economic system we are practicing. Let them come out and tell us. And they are telling us, oh, also you want to remove it. Why can a nation survive when you sell a gas and your currency is low? You sell a gas for 500, 700 per liter. And you have 101 abject poverty in your country. Look, these people, they want to subject us to something that we don't know, so that we can be bowing down the Alimajiri system. That is what they are doing. And that is why our northern people have learned to live with it. But we cannot live with it because we are not born. We are born free. We have to express our liberty. That is who we are. Even the Bible said there's liberty in the word of God. We are born to be liberated. We are already liberated. Liberty is our birthright. So why should somebody now live in the kakumi of alimajiri? We are not born to live like that. We are born to overcome every circumstance. We are born to subdue the earth. So why should you subchange our liberty to a man? Nigerians, we are the crossroad. We are on the table. We are talking. We are talking and we are dictating. If they say what we have put on the table, they want to trash it, then we'll move to the next level. And we'll move to the next level. And the next level, the garrison will be let loose. And we'll tell them who owns this land. Thank you, Mr. Najawash. God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you. Thank you very much for your submission. All right. Yes, continue to put it right there. Disqualify Tinubu now. Continue to do that on the comment section. Peggy Modi, thank you very much for putting that on again. You guys can emulate from that. Let me put this on the screen. You can see disqualify Tinubu now. Let me pick a call. Thank you very much, Madam Joy, for calling in. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Hello, finally.
Thank you.
Today, oh my God, I started from like when you haven't even opened. I'm like, I must talk to us today. Hello, everybody. Good. I just greet everyone, obedient nation, the well-meaning Nigerians. Resilience is the new name for us. Resilient family. We refuse to give up. We refuse to bow. We refuse to be discouraged. I just greet you, Mr. Niger Watch. Thank you. I will keep saying it. You will never lose your reward. You're already blessed. And I greet all our panelists. You all are doing today. I give today everybody gave super submission. Everyone. And I also want to, address our comment section. That's one of the major reasons I said I want to talk. Our comment section warriors. I commend everyone. And hallelujah, if you're still listening, when Niger Watch does not block our messages, I believe there is some criminals from the criminal gang, APC, and all the satanists that are here. Sometimes they do that. It happens to a few of us. So you figure out a way to, maneuver and keep sending your message. Every message is relevant. Even people that don't send messages, but they are here listening, logging in every day. Everyone, we are doing a great job. I just want to say something, make a submission about this subsidy. Yes, everybody gave super submission over it. But what I want to add is that, we are dealing with abnormal. It is abnormal system, abnormal governance. There is nothing normal about what we are going through. It is the highest level of satanism that is operating. Everything they do is to disinherit everything we own, but they will not succeed. They use everything, they use God, everything that you can hold sacred, they use it in order to try to get their agenda, but they will not succeed. On the area of subsidy, which a whole world, if they use it because the world is normal. The people, the countries that use subsidy benefit the citizens. But because this is a abnormal system we are in, the subsidy, instead of helping Nigerians, It has become a system that impoverished Nigerians and enriched a few. If you guys can remember that Mr. Yugodu, I don't know how to pronounce his name, when he was reviewing on the subsidy thing, he said at a point they were frustrated. One of his friends that was in this subsidy oil thing that they were siphoning money called whatever president that was there aside and said, please, we are tired of making money. Let's stop this. Because it was not a subsidy, it was a means of enriching themselves. And when they, like the guy that spoke, that made his this thing, video clip we watched, it was like when they reshuffle it, they said they want to remove a subsidy, the abnormality, that abnormal subsidy. They want to bring in new people that they have put in position to keep siphoning money. Well, how does this work? Everything is geared towards impoverishing like 200 million people. So I just say it. Enough is enough. I keep my word every day is encourage all of us. Let us sustain, be resilient. If they are not giving up in their wickedness, if the people that come here to block when we send message, if they are not giving up, Joy, I'm not giving up. We will finish this fight, and it will be, God is on our side. They are fighting a lost battle. Everybody make your contribution. Mr. Elvis, you don't know what you have done. Like I always say, because it's with people I follow, I talk. After Mr. Obi and Mr. Dati, it's you. Because you have held these voices singing it that we hate this abnormality, we need a change, and that change is now. Nigeria, a new Nigeria is inevitable. We have already moved on. Let them continue their shenanigans. They will see themselves falling inside that pit that they have already dug a long time ago. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. Let's keep fighting.
Thank you, Madam Joy. Thank you for your prayers, your support, your kind words. God bless you. We appreciate you. Thank you. All right, my people, thank you very much. Let me take another call quickly. Thank you very much, Madam Maomi, for calling in. Good evening to you, Madam.
Yeah.
Please talk to us.
Good evening, Mr. Niger Watch. Good evening, the panelists. Good evening to everyone, the people on the comment section. Good evening to all Nigerians all over the world watching, and the people watching us, because it's not only Nigerians that even watch us, a lot of people watch us. Now, what I want to say is that we should all realize that the problem we are having in Nigeria now at the moment is state capture. It is what is called state capture. The Fulanis that started this thing years ago, they are not Nigerians. They have no country. They started bit by bit during Baba Obasanjo and came into us. Even before then, they have come into our country. Now, Tinubu's era is a continuation of their ruling. They signed an agreement before they gave that this thing to Tinubu illegally. I learned he told them that if they don't give him that power, he would break Nigeria and get over to Yoruba nation. I learned that was the threat. But now, as it is, we all Nigerians should know and realize that Buhari is not a Nigerian. He's from Nigeria. That's why he was diverting all the money he collected in Nigeria to go and repair that Nigeria. Now, Tinubu is a Guinean. He's not a Nigerian. No traces of him when he was young till date. We all obedient. There is already a revolution. I don't care about what Sowore says. It's not even relevant at all. There is already a revolution going on. Now the judiciary is the last hope of the common man, as they say. We obedience should stand up and, get ourselves ready. We should be pulling ourselves together now. If they refuse, if the judiciary refuse to do the right thing and leave that mandate to Obi, it is now or never. This is the only time we can take back our country from them, from the Fulanis. A lot of the panelists have said it. We have nothing in common. They are so different from us in Nigeria. And I will believe Obi will do the right thing. He said that they give him back this mandate, or what would happen after will be a revolution from the obedience all over the world. We won't take it. They can't continue anymore. We didn't vote for Tinubu. He should pack his things and leave us. They should all get him. It is time. Enough is enough. We don't want them. We want somebody who has the heart of moving our country forward. We want people we don't want heartless people to rule us. These people are satanic, as you always say, Mr. Elvis. They are satanic, they are devilish, they are definitely, I don't even know what adjective to use. You can define them from now till tomorrow with devilish words. They should pack their things and go. Nigeria belongs to the people. We people now should stand up. What they did in Sri Lanka, we all can see it. If all obedience, I believe all obedience are over 50-60 million in Nigeria. We are even more than that. If all obedience come out, if they don't do the right thing, if we all come out, how many people do they want to kill? I want us to leave that spirit of fear. The book of Timothy 1:7 says, God has not given us the spirit of fear. We obedience should take that, put that fear aside. We should forge ahead. What we are fighting for is our life, is our future, is the future of our grandchildren and children. Now, if they refuse to do the right thing, we all come out like Sri Lanka. It is by fire, by force. Those who are saying Tinubu will not leave, why won't he leave? He's also rock his father's house. He has to leave. Agbado has to go. We can't take this anymore. They are ruining, they are bringing the country down. The country has completely been brought down already. We have to take it and move on and, make our future better. That is all I have to say. Thank you, Mr. Elvis, for the good job. You're really doing well. God will crown your efforts and all the efforts of all Nigerians all over the world. Amen. Because this is the time. It is now or never.
Yes.
Will be for Nigeria and that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Let me hear from the next person quickly because I can see a couple of people trying to call in. Okay, love, Madam Lady Deborah, thanks for calling in. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Hello, good evening, Nigeria Watch. Good evening to all the panelists. Just want to make a quick contribution to the broadcast that is going on. What I just wanted to say, in addition to what everyone has said, one thing that Tinubu and his government are trying to do, they're trying to oppress everyone, just like the other man just said. They're trying to impoverish the citizen more so that people will not be able to fight back. That's exactly what they're trying to do. But one thing they need to understand is that no man, no matter how powerful, can win judgment against his clan. Whether they like it or not, we are more than them. And the people are going to resist with everything. If they think they can impoverish everyone, like Black Panther said, they want to turn everyone to Almajiri so that they can lord over everyone. It's not going to happen. That is not going to happen because that's not part of our culture. And we don't believe in that. So whatever he is trying to do, he should be ready that people are going to resist. Just today, I saw some people on TikTok praying for him to succeed. And I said, God will not answer that prayer because you cannot make a wrong decision and begin to ask God to help him to succeed. He's not even the owner of the mandate. And you clearly know that this man is not qualified. He does not have what it takes to be the president. And you're praying for God to help him. God doesn't answer prayers like that. If you like, pray from now to tomorrow. That's not going to work until we make the right decision, until we do the right thing. And the right thing is to get those people out of that place. So that is my own contribution. Thank you, Niger Watch, for the good work that you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
God bless you, Lady Deborah. God bless you. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let me come back to the panel. Appreciate you all. Continue to press on the like button. Press on the like button, my people. Let's take it out of wait this safe. Let me see. We have 524. Let's do 600. Let's do 600, my people. Press on that like button. Okay, let me quickly go back to. Okay, we have Mr. Chris calling in. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Chris, for calling in. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Hello.
Thank you, sir. Go ahead. Talk to us.
Good evening, Mr. Nigeria, and
Good
good
evening,
evening,
sir.
everybody in the panel. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my name is Chris. I'm calling from Dublin. Mr. Nigeria, God will continue to bless you for the good work you do. And everybody in the panel, thank you for your consistency. And people in the chat, thank you all for all you do.
Thank you, sir.
Like I keep saying, I believe, eventually we are going to win this battle, no matter how long it takes, no matter what they do, no matter the level of manipulation, we are going to win this battle. Because the evidences that are stacked up against the man that stole the mandate, the evidences are just overwhelming. So I don't see him wriggling out of this whole thing. There's no way he can succeed. There's no way he can survive it. But if the satanic system, which he is a part of, the cabals, the oligarch, the sectional government they are running in the country, if that system chooses to perpetuate him in power, I think by that time we all should be ready to reclaim our mandate. I heard somebody was saying that Obi should give the go-ahead. I don't think it's the responsibility of our president, Mr. Peter Obi, to give that go-ahead. If we have suffered enough, and if these people refuses to do what they are supposed to do, the onus is on us to look for how to take this mandate in every way possible. Now we've been patient, we are allowing the process to go on peacefully according to the law. But there's a stage you push a man to. Eventually he will have to fight back. No matter what their plans are, no matter what they have in the room, no matter what their arsenal, the kind of arsenal they have stocked up to fight this battle, there's nobody, the voice of one person can never be more than the voice of the people. Just like they say in Benin, if you cook for the whole community can finish your food. But if the whole community cooks for you, there's no way you'll be able to finish it. And I think we, the people, we have cooked for Tinubu. There's no way he's ever going to finish what we have cooked for him. Even the judiciary, they have families, they have friends, they have well-wishers. We all know what went wrong on that election day. So no matter how the manipulation is going to be, in short, Tinubu is going to be praying that he's not sent to jail. Because of the forgery and everything stacked against this man, only the NYC certificate alone is enough to throw this man into jail where he rightly belongs. So eventually, no matter how they do it, the evidences will give us victory. But if they choose to do otherwise, like they always do in our motherland, we are going to fight back. We are not going to wait for Mr. Peter Obi to give us the order, no. We will not expose him to that level of, because anything he does now, it's going to be problem. Anything, whatever he says, they will want to use that to tie him. And God, it's very obvious that God has been speaking through this man. Everything he does is perfect back to back. till now, nothing to time, no corruption, no violence, nothing. And it's been going. It's going to continue like that. So eventually, we'll wait, we'll be patient for the judgment. And after that, we are going to tell the people, the true owners of Nigeria. I listened to the analogy Alex and Black Panther they were making about the Fulanis. Yes, they are perfectly true. And not until we all wake up and see the dangers of these guys, some part of them, they are dangers against the progress of this country. They've captured the nation. And the earlier we wake up to that reality, the better. And that's why the only person, like I keep saying, that can actually free Nigerians from these shackles of these oligarchs is only Peter Obi. The reasons are very obvious. Number one, he's not corrupt. And number two, he has not been a part of these people. And number three, he has not done any deal with any of these people. Nothing to tie him. So he's at liberty. He has the latitude to do whatever he's going to do. And he's not corrupt. The man is so simple. He doesn't look like a typical Nigerian. He's just the perfect person that will liberate us from this bondage we have found ourselves. So no matter what, please guys, let's be patient. At the end of this judgment, we will get victory. But if we don't get victory through the court, we will also get victory. So that's just my submission. Mr. Njaiwo, can I thank you again very much for just allowing me to talk. I know I've spent too much time.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Thank you very much. Yeah, because you see, the way things are going in this country, we have to look, there's double standard, and anywhere there's double standard, progress can never be made. Progress cannot be made. Somebody will steal one naira and they will deal with him maximally. The other person will do another thing. That same person will get a pat on the back, just a pat on the back. Look at what is happening in the country. From the judiciary to the police to the military to all of them, they are all corrupt and smelling. They have all compromised all the institutions. And in a nation where the institutions are not working, you will never get any form of development. This idea of saying, even if Tinubu, like I keep saying, even if he brings down the price of fuel to 1 naira, I don't want him. He should go, because there's no way you can ever build anything credible on a shaky, a dirty, a smelly foundation, because eventually those things will catch up with the society. Even if Tinubu comes to construct the whole road, one day, he's going to show his true color. So no matter what he does, we don't want him there. He has to leave, because the power does not belong to him. He's a liability. If we don't know, Tinubu is a liability to a group of people. The people that actually own Nigeria is a liability to those people. So those people, they have his cord. They have his umbilical cord. They have his string. They're controlling him, whatever he does. All the actions that you see Tinubu is taking, it's not just him that is taking those actions. These actions are being taken from the backstage. He's just there as a puppet, doing whatever they tell him to do. Just look at the kind of people, look at his circle of friends. Show me your friends and I'll tell you whom you are. The thieves, the adulterers, the murderers. Those are the kind of people he has been associating with. Is either Asai Dokubo is speaking for him today, or he's releasing Abba Kyari tomorrow. Who knows the next thing he's going to do? And let's not forget that Abba Kyari was even indicted by NDLEA. They set him up with drugs. Where are those drugs coming from? So this man, there's just nothing we can do with this man. He's not going to help us. Just like we said during the coming of Buhari, Buhari was never going to do anything for Nigeria. He came for his own personal agenda and he achieved it peacefully. And he has gone. He has gone. And nothing can be done. You see, that's another painful part. Even if Tinubu starts constructing all the roads, what about all the corruptions, all the funds they have stolen? Who is going to probe those people? And I'm very sure Nigerians has said this many times, that even if our own Peter Obi comes into, it's not just about becoming the president and start doing things. No, he still has to prosecute those people that have thrown Nigeria into this political conundrum we have found ourselves now. Yes, but of course, those ones will all come later. But no matter what it is, the wicked must never go unpunished. The level of suffering in the country, anytime you call, they tell you that poverty is moving with 4 legs all over the country. There's no longer middle class. And in the society where you don't have the middle class, what's that society going to turn to? What you have is the rich and the poor, and maybe the super rich and the super poor. There's no middle class. So how is that society going to progress? Where is justice going to come from? Where is security going to come from? Because that's one thing we fail to understand in black societies, that when you don't have social justice, when the people are impoverished, there's never going to be security, no matter the level of police, no matter the level of army you have all over the places. As long as poverty is there, people will be pushed. People will be pushed to commit crime so that they can survive. But this is not an excuse for committing crime, but you must create the right environment for your people to survive. But the way we just run our country, we just do everything as if, I don't know, as if we are subhumans. This so-called Western world, are they super down? What do they have that we don't have? Of course, the basic thing there is unity. There's no unity amongst us. Something is dividing us. And these oligarchs, these cabals, they are increasing that division. That is what they are using. They are using it to divide us. The more, they are just using it to divide, and it has never been this worse. The time of PDP was very bad, but this time of APC is just nothing to write home about, nothing at all. Because during the time of PDP, it was all the tribe, all the different ethnicity in the country. They were all ruling the nation together. But now the time of APC is just a section of the country that is dealing with everybody.
They are the same people, sir. They are the same people. You know, don't give any credit to PDP. They were satanic.
I'm not giving any credit at all. You know, I was listening to there was an argument that came about PDP and APC before. I'm just trying to respond to that.
Yeah, but during their tenure, they were satanic, sir. They were satanic.
Yeah, they are all evil. They are all evil. What I'm just saying is that the APC has taken this evil to a whole new different dimension. A completely different dimension. I think somebody also mentioned earlier on that it was the foundation that the PDP set that made the APC to be able to get to this stage they are now. And this foundation that Buhari has set is the foundation Tinubu is going to work on. And it's never going to get better. Never. Not until you get the right man there. Look at the so-called the so-called refinery they've built. How can somebody that's building a refinery at the same time you give him the license to be importing fuel? Does that make sense? Are we still humans at all? How do we reason as a people, as a nation? We are becoming a laughing stock in the Committee of Nations. Why can't we just do things in the proper way? Why can't we do things right?
Thank you, sir.
Well, Mr. Darwach, thank you very much. See, the time you gave to me is very valuable, and I don't take it for granted at all. Thank you very much. I feel very honored. May God continue to bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Mr. Chris. Thank you, sir. Thanks for a wonderful submission. All right, guys.
Mr. Davis, can I just say one thing, please?
Who is speaking?
This is Jonathan Kingsley.
Okay, quickly, sir.
I just want to, just in furtherance of what he mentioned, that the difference between us, Nigeria, and the West is not just that the West, they are doing anything different. It's the fact that they are organized and more or less, less corrupt. But our own, we don't have good governance and we are corrupt to the core. That's a big difference. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Let me call on F. Emmanuel. F. Emmanuel, thank you very much for your patience. Give us your final submission, 5 minutes, sir. Okay, you're not there right now. Move on to the next person quickly. Williams, now you're still with us. If you're there, can you give us your final submission?
Oh, Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. I I've been listening since the time I left, boss. I just compare myself to come and give my final submission to just to encourage all the Nigerians over there that we all know see what is going on now. And it's not going to continue to be better unless we have something and we change the trajectory. No matter what we are doing, all of the people that have supported these wicked people, wicked party to say, you too can see that they have nothing to give to us. You too are in pains, you too are in poverty. They were enjoying and increasing their own circuit, while you that are supporting them, you are in poverty. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Many people are trying to build this nation. Want to join us to build a better Nigeria? Or do you think the position they are giving to you now, or the money they are giving to you now, is going to last you forever? This is not how a nation is being built. A corrupt people, a corrupt leader can never give us the good things. See what is going on. All of you that are supporting them, or all of you that are fighting the people that are saying the truth, what are you fighting for? What is your mission over this nation? Are you a caterpillar or are you a pillar? You should answer that question at your heart. Your family, are they caterpillar or pillar? Judiciary, this is your time to prove yourself, to show the whole world that you can be a pillar for this northern nation. Nigeria was once known as the giant of Africa. We have everything to take us to the peak, to the zenith of the country in this world. But see where we are. Is everything working? Judiciary, the court is in your court now. The ball is in your court now. Just as someone said, this nation will be liberated. People will be free. But the question is, what are the people going to say about you, judiciary? What are the people going to say about you? Whether you do the right thing or you didn't do the right thing, this nation will be free. But I don't know the name they are going to call you if you didn't do the right thing. And everybody, both small and great, it is now for us as a Nigerian, all obedient movement in the whole world, and all the patriotic Nigerians to stand up and take back our country. It is now or never. No matter what they may be doing or the fight they may be fighting against the truth, truth will always prevail. Truth will always prevail. And all of you that are trying to gaslight all the people that are saying the truth, you should know your judgment is just at the door. If you think you are going to overpower the people, it's not possible. People are going to take back their country. People with a righteous hand, people with a holy hand, people with dignity, people with good honesty, they are going to take back this country, because country Nigeria is greater than anybody. And if you think because you have power now, you have money now, you can command the military, you can command the police, you can command anybody with the money you have, it's not going to work, because Nigerians are going to take back their country. I just want us to continue, all of us that are fighting this fight. Don't let us give up. No matter what is going on now, night may endure, but the morning is coming. Everything we are doing now, our generation to come will remember that people are fighting for this nation. Mr. Nigeria Watch, God will continue to bless you. All the panelists, God will continue to bless every one of us. All those people in the comment section are those people that will be listening after this broadcast. Please don't give up. Let's keep up the fight. Let's keep up the hope. We have somebody we are looking at. It's Mr. Peter Obi and many well-meaning Nigerians. We are not going to give up. Nigeria will rise up again. I believe it. Nigeria will rise up again. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis and everybody, and have a blessed weekend once again. Thank you very much, sir.
Mr. Williams Winner, may God bless you. Thank you for your submission. I'm happy that you came back again. Thank you. All right. Everybody have contributed. It's time for us to end this broadcast, but I'll F. Emmanuel, I called you earlier on. Are you available now?
Yes, I was trying to unmute myself, but it was hanging. My phone is already hot.
Okay, sir.
It's
Okay,
all
that's
right.
fine.
Yeah,
5 minutes. Thank you, sir.
okay. Let me just use 2 minutes. All the contributors, they've done marvelously well. They have said great and wonderful things. What I want to say right now is to encourage all of us, all the obedience, all the Nigerians, to make sure that they keep hope alive. We have fought a great battle. We are already in the verge of our victory. So we shouldn't give up at this point in time, because we've been fighting this battle since during campaign. We have won the election. Now we've gone through the judiciary. We have also won the judiciary. We are just waiting for the declaration. We are just waiting to be handed over the tournament of victory. So this is not the time to be pessimistic. This is the time to be optimistic, so that we will rejoice for joy, for work well done. So please, all obedience, all Nigerians, please hold on, keep hope alive. We are at the verge of our victory. God bless you all.
Yes, we're on the verge of our victory. By God's grace, we all are getting close. We've put in the energy since early last year till now, so we can't give up. Thank you. Thank you, everybody on the panel, those of you watching us, those of you on the comment section. I appreciate everybody, every one of you, for your time with us today. It's been a long day. I have to end the broadcast right now so we can continue again from where we stop tomorrow. Yes, let me quickly appreciate those of you that came to the panel today, and those of you that are still here with me now, Madam Patricia. Thank you very much. I appreciate you always. Thank you, Black Panther. Thank you very much. F. Emmanuel, thank you very much. Williams Winner, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Mr. Jonathan Kingsley, thank you very much. And many others that came in today that have left the panel. Those of you that called in, thank you. Thank you. Those of you that I could not pick your call, I apologize for that. Tomorrow, fingers crossed, I'll pick your call. Those of you on the panel, on the comment section, thank you very much. God bless you all. I want to quickly appreciate those of you that supported me today financially. Amaka Afojabi, you were the first. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Aquabata, thank you very much. Osen Gilmed there, thank you. Mary Daniel TV, I'm a bride. Jaja, thank you very much. Ade Adobo, thank you very much. I appreciate you all. And Mr. Frank Emmanuel, thank you very much. I appreciate you all. I'm very, very grateful for your continuous support. Then the people on the comment section, mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. Thank you for always being with us. Thank you for the love, the support, your prayers. We are grateful. Thank you very much, Mommy. And I want to say, Mother Patricia, once again, thank you so much. We appreciate you always, always. Then I can see more people right there. Hope Osarati Twa, thank you very much. Good night to you. Kingsley Ogerahi, thank you very much. Good night to you. Appreciate you all. Mr. Chris Dublin, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate you. Abu Azi, I can see you. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless every one of you right there. I can see Juliet Holland. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amaka Afojabi, thank you very much. God bless you. I appreciate your words. Mr. Elvis, thanks for your doggedness, consistency, hour of cry for Nigeria. May the Lord grant all that you desire in life. Amen. And you too. Thank you, Samsi Amori. Thank you very much. I appreciate your pious Moye. I can see you right there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my wonderful people. I can see. Let me see how far I can go again. Although I'm not gonna go far. Tonia Maduke, thank you very much. We appreciate you. We can see you as well. And who else again? We can see Origin. Thank you very much, Mother Joy. God bless you. Daddy P, thank you. For delay, Francis, thank you. God bless you all. Thank you, Jude. Thank you, Lucky Yamo, and many others. PTV Nigeria, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you, my wonderful people. Yes, permit me to round up this broadcast right now so we can come back again tomorrow. 5 hours, 16 minutes, still counting. That's a long hours though. But after, by special grace of God, after we've got our mandate, this 6 hours, Ilogo, may I just tell the truth, Ilog will reduce it. We don't used to do this. We normally do a maximum of 3 hours before maximum. It doesn't pass. That's the highest ever. 3 hours, So why the lowest is always 2 hours, 20 minutes, But the max, let's say the lowest 2 hours, maximum 3 hours. So we'll come back to that again.
It depends on the gravity of your words, the thing you bring forward.
You mean the topic?
Oh, the topic determines it too.
That one not true. But yes, we can still work with it. We can, for me now, take like almost an hour to do introduction. So while my panelists take like 2 hours, 30 minutes for the first summation and interjection and all that. So, but if we have to reduce the hours this time, then I need to start working on myself first. It's just like cutting the cost of governance. You have to cut your own salary first, right?
Yeah, you are talking like a politician now.
You know something, Mr. Najawa, when you are building a house, when you are building a house, it takes time. And the structure we are building now in this country is going to last forever. So when we gain our mandate back and everything is set, everything will be working well. We don't need to be shouting, calling satanic people. We'll all be rejoicing. So the time we'll be spending, you just to be admonishing, rejoicing, advocating, So this time, please, let's endure. We are building, and we are going to finish the building, and we are going to live there with a strong structure. Don't give up, sir. We are getting back our country. Thank you very much, sir. God will continue to strengthen you, sir.
And you too.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, yes, I appreciate you, Williams. Thank you. All right. Yes, if I have to, please don't unmute yourself. Okay, wonderful. All right, good. If I have to reduce the minutes, I have to, like I was saying, cutting down the cost of governance. I have to cut down the time I spend in my introduction. If we are, as we are usually doing it now, like a maximum of 1 hour, then I can reduce my introduction to a maximum of 15 minutes. Even though I'm playing any video, I have to capture the exact part we will need to play. And you can go watch the full video from the original source, the platform. Yes. But when it gets to that time, we'll restructure. But for now, yes, what we're fighting for, we need to get it first. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all. So, like I said before, permit me to round up this broadcast. I can see more people right there on the comment section, and God will bless all of you. Thank you. Good night, my people. Then join me by 6 p.m. Nigeria time tomorrow. Bye for now. Love you all.
I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love. Go there, biza. Kama bara wa lo ninu ife kan akanbi. I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love. I go show you love. Kama bara wa lo ninu ife kan. But I know they do competition with anybody. love it. Ká má bára wa lò nínú ìfẹ́ kan.
I don't dey do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, oh, I go show you love, oh. Ká má bára wa lò nínú ìfẹ́ kan.
No dey do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Tó bá ti sanwó fún Ṣẹ́gun Nàbí o, ẹ fẹ́ jókù. Alákọ̀bí Ṣẹ́gun Nàbí. Alákọ̀bí Sábà Mẹ́la. Anybody? Anybody? Any bobo. Anybody? Mo ló ń fọlú, ó gbà mí bó ṣe rí mi láti kíníṣí. Délé mo ló ń fọlú, ẹ jẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Délé o.